very surprised that my game is not loaded yet. It's been frozen a while. It's fine. It'll fix, I think. It's moving. So that's a good, it's not moving anymore. You know, we have enough time to restart it if we need to, so. Well, let's just roll with it for now. I'm gonna assume that, you know, in like 24 minutes, it should be fine. Let me set the timer. Wait. Bam. There we go.
Goddess of victory.
All of a sudden, it
Nikke.
came through very quickly. It knew that we were live now, and it's like, okay, fine. It's been trying to load forever. I wasn't sure if it was a server issue or something.
Cold.
Sometimes it just does that for me. So that's the quality of life that I'm hoping they fix the most. But I don't know if that's like an everyone issue or a some people issue. But either way, it doesn't seem to be too bad. Because as you can see, you get in eventually. Eventually is the key. There's been a dev note today. Some exciting news. Also, before we get started, I wanted to apologize real quick for misscheduling this a bunch of times. And I really appreciate that you guys let me know as well, because as you could tell, I didn't know. I thought I set this to this time on Saturday all along, but I set it to this time on Wednesday. Or was it Thursday? One of them. And then it was Wednesday, yeah. And then when I corrected it, instead of changing the day, I changed the time so that it said I had 2 streams at the same time on the same day. And then I finally set it to Saturday, but I forgot to put the time back. And this is the intent, because we know it's gonna be a long one. So I wanted to start kind of early, just to make sure that we have enough time to finish. Sorry, I got distracted by Dorothy's belly button for a second. It's very shiny. Yeah, the first stream with the handles, I'm so sorry, George. The handles are a thing that I don't think any of us wanted, but alas. But I did want to quickly take a look at one thing from the dev note. There's not a lot to make note of. For the most part, it's just like, hey, we are actually getting the quality of life updates soon. I'm gonna be honest, this is not a popular opinion. It's not a bad opinion. I just don't
really cold.
care about any of them. They're not bad. Like, of course, they're good updates. I don't think many of them matter enough to me to care. And that's just a me thing. But I'm sure a lot of you guys are really, really excited. So I can still go over them a little bit. Just so you know what's coming. Because I know for a fact that some of these changes are a big deal for a lot of people. To the point that people were literally threatening to boycott the global version. So, like, it's a big deal. So we can at least skim and go over the ones that I think are probably the most important. As I said, for me, I don't really care. But I know it's a big deal. So what is coming? Hold on, let me see. So there's gonna be improvements rolled out starting September. So that's next month. And it's gonna be starting with the one-tap limit break and core enhancement. I guess that means, like, if you have a bunch of cores you can press once to do all of them. That's great. To save some time. I'm the type of person that kind of enjoys the sound effect and pressing the buttons. I didn't care about doing it a couple times. But I can understand that, you know, that's kind of good. Yeah. So, you can do, like, limit break and core enhancement all in one. Just kind of save some effort. Probably even multiple cores in one go is my guess. So, you know, if you're a whale and you get a bunch of them at once, that's great. I don't typically have more than one at a time. And yeah, I like the audio cue. The audio cue gives the good serotonin. So, like, I don't really mind it personally.
Stop, it's
But
cold.
yeah. So the one tap feature allows continuous breakthroughs with a single action. So basically anything that can be upgraded in that regard will be done in one go. This one I actually am going to appreciate a decent amount. The one tap research in recycling room, see, that's a big deal. Sometimes if you need to do it over and over and over and over, especially a big deal if you can upgrade multiple types of recycling in one go. It doesn't specify. It says multiple levels, so I don't know if that's levels or if like after you complete an event you get like, you know, everything at once. If you could just go through and upgrade every type all at once, that would be the dream. That would save so much time. It would be amazing. And one tap claiming of the ARC ranking rewards. Imagine getting more than one ranking reward. I'm lucky to even get one, but if any of you guys are winning and getting every single reward at the top, and you're always getting first place and getting every reward, you can claim them all at once. That's great. I'm high-key jealous, but that's great for you. Let me see. There is an update for the sync room, but I don't think that's it. We'll get to it in a minute though. The Tribe Towers have an auto challenge feature. I know a lot of people were pretty excited about this one especially. So what it means is that when you finish it, it can automatically proceed to the next Tribe Tower level after the current level is cleared. So you don't have to do as much clicking. You can kind of just power through Tribe Tower a bit easier. For me, I just do one a day for dailies. I don't really care about Tribe Tower. I know it's blasphemy. I know, because the molds. It's blasphemy. But I'm lazy. Maybe because of the auto, I can do it if I'm lazy. But I'm probably still going to just keep doing one a day. So that's... Auto advance until you can't anymore. I mean, if you have it on auto and you just set it aside, that's pretty good. But I have manual play. So for me as a manual player, it doesn't make all that difference. But I know most of you guys do auto for dailies, so that's going to be pretty good for anyone who does auto. The ARC ranking rewards are trash. They really are. It's a blue box. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's pretty, yeah. I've always been kind of surprised at that. But yeah. I do think the Tribe Tower one is one that's been most anticipated, so that's a good sign. There's gonna be some more as well. As I said, I'm really just skimming, so you can read the full details on the Twitter account if you want. But I'm like super speeding it. You get snazzy frames. I don't get frames. I'm too weak. In like every circumstance. Simulation room improvements. So basically the buff chain system is the main thing that's going to be changed. So for the current buff chain system, you need to get a huge amount of the same type of chain to achieve higher levels and get your buffs cranked up. But they acknowledge that this is a problem, especially in overclock. So, especially if you're relying on quick simulation, right? Because you're not having as many options. So they're gonna have lowered conditions for buff chain levels, so you can get the buff chains easier. Even with a shorter chain, in case you have to get one that just doesn't quite match. I think that's pretty good, because then maybe you can have like 2 chains instead of one that's all long. I know this is gonna make a lot of you guys mad again, but I don't do overclock anymore. I found it was too much of a pain. It just took too long, and it didn't feel like it was worth it.
It's cold.
So at some point, I kind of just stopped doing it. I'm making a pull. Hold on. Okay, there we go. But yeah, if you do a lot of overclock, it's probably quite a good one. Yeah, it's a lot of skill books, but the problem is, it takes me so long to figure out what my max level is and try to do it, because I'll often fail a couple times. And if there was some sort of calculator to figure out like what I should use, that would probably be different. But because there's not, the trial and error is just like not worth the time for me. Because I always overshoot a little bit. Alright, yeah, that's nice. There's also going to be UI improvements to display the combat power and buff status more clearly. which is good because I don't even really notice them. So yeah, the Road to Villain, Shadow Knight. We need more stuff like the Road to Villain event.
Cold.
That was so
really
peak.
Cold.
Do you know how many characters I maxed out with that Road to Villain event? That was genuinely like my favorite rewards thing they've ever done. Even more than like the actual dailies. Road to Villain was peak. Anyone who started playing during that got so many rewards. Like, if they had something like that all the time, this would be the ultimate game. Yeah, Road to Hero! Do it again, but with Laplace. The exact same rewards. I'll take them again. Don't change it. Don't change it. They're perfect. Just the same thing, please. But with Laplace dupes instead of Drake. So here's the next one. The Nikke upgrades and synchro device improvements. So they're going to be adding more slots. Like more free slots. Instead of the 5 free slots, which is like the absolute minimum to have your full team, it's going to be 25 free slots. So if you don't want to use your gems on it or pay, you can still have a decent amount of your Nikkes in the synchro machine. There's also going to be a number of convenience features, including an automatic Nikke allocation feature, the removal of cooldown time, which is really important. I remember a number of people in chat complaining about that before, so that if you have a Nikke in the synchro machine, you want to remove them to put a different one in. If you don't have all the slots like filled, it's an option, so you can make do with even the 5 for free to play, just swapping around as much as you want. So that's pretty great. You just have to put in more effort if you don't want to spend. 25 not including the Tactics Academy upgrades. Yes, 25 as the default number, just the basics. From what I understand, Maxwell would be Road to Babysitter, probably. Yeah. Or Road to Detention. She just puts them in detention. Though that'll probably be Marciana. Road to Crippling Debt also makes a lot of sense.
It's cold. It's really cold.
But yeah, there's also going to be automatic use of required consumable items. So, I'm assuming that's with the upgrade, right? Like using the synchro machine as a whole. So you don't have to be like, yes, use the items. You can set it so that, at least my assumption, based on what that means. I could be wrong. Automatic use of required consumables. I think it means that whenever you have enough, you don't have to go in and press update. Like, it'll automatically consume them and go up a level. I could be wrong on that, though. But that's my guess as to what that means, based on the wording. And free level reset. I think that's pretty good. For people starting out, you shouldn't have to pay to reset characters. Like, in the beginning, you have so few resources as is. So free reset is really, really appreciated. Road to Therapy! Road to Therapy would be Emma. Road to Beauty would be Cinderella, 100%. But then she'd be like, why is there a road?
Stop,
I'm already
cold.
beautiful.
It's really cold.
So maybe not. It would be like the Red Hood equivalent, or the Red Rappy equivalent for Cinderella, whoever's really obsessed with her. Okay. So there's one more page that has to do with the quality of life that I know. There's also some more. I realized I only read 4. I didn't realize there's more pages here, so I have a lot more to go through. Let me hydrate. Hold on. What grieves me? Road to Mom. No, Road to Daughter! She's finding her daughter again. Road to Daughter. So, weapons tutorial enhancement. So basically they're going to be giving a little bit of a tutorial in more detail for every type of weapon, so that you can learn how to use them a bit better instead of just their attributes and like a description. It's going to be having visual animations, and basically it's a bit more of a guide to try to have people understand the weapons instead of just, this one does big damage, pew pew. Which is kind of a neat engagement feature. I think I might enjoy that. And the new types of molds are added. It's not, here's the thing, I think that people misunderstand. It's not that the molds are fixed. There's a new type of mold. It's a difference. So while the existing high quality modes offer a certain probability to recruit SSR Nikkes, failing to obtain one after many attempts may lead to a disappointing experience. Soon, we will improve this experience and introduce a new mold system that guarantees SSR Nikkes. This was the most spread misinformation about the CN version, there's a different, additional mold that will have 100% SSR. If you've been saving, your molds are different.
Cold.
It's different. They're not the exact same molds. So keep that in mind. So there'll be 3 new types of molds. First, high quality access records, which gives you a chance to obtain SSR Nikke or consumables for the high quality perfect mold once you contain a certain amount of it. So basically, I guess that relates to using the existing one. So I guess, no, because high quality, yeah, never mind. And I just read that. Okay, yeah, that's a new one. So second, high quality perfect mold, which is the one it was talking about, which guarantees an SSR Nikke once you collect a certain amount of it. It can also be obtained through high quality access records. And then lastly, each manufacturer's perfect mold. I like the title for it, makes sense. Which guarantees an SSR Nikke from the corresponding manufacturer. So Pilgrim molds can include overspec characters. That is important to keep in mind.
Cold.
For anyone who was wondering and might be bitter about it, but yeah. So the mold changes are finally coming. We're getting the additional mold. There's also some other stuff. So you can see some more visual previews of their interesting, like on top of the surface mode that they're talking about, where they want us to use more of our Nikkes that we've never got to use before. But it's going to be quite a while still. They're aiming to release it in October, which I feel is a pretty good idea. Timing it very close to the anniversary is not bad. Honestly, in my opinion, they could even launch it with the anniversary, and I feel like it would be extra hype. So yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea that it's taking a while. We're also getting Bunny Girl costume reruns, so if you missed out on any of them, a number of them are going to be coming back. And there's going to be new Bunny Girls as well. We know for sure Exia, because of the costumes, so she's probably going to be in the event. Also, Exia Bunny Girl is super peak. And while the Bunny event is ongoing, they're going to bring them back. I have a bit of a bad feeling about this. Again, it's very much a me issue and not an everything issue. One, I'm worried everyone's wallet's going to bleed with more Bunny Girls. I'm blood dry! And two, oh, they're giving retroactive molds through mail for everyone who spent. That's nice. Two, this is my main concern, but again, it's just a me concern. This very much sounds like it might be another 2-parter voiced event. And I've been feeling like this for quite a while because they've been amping up the number. But again, this is just speculation. But I have a feeling that they're slowly transitioning to having every event be like a multi-parter and or fully voiced. Which, from an objective game point of view, is really good. And for all the players, I think that's amazing. Because the writing in the events is so good that they really deserve to have that full voice, and it gives the voice actors more work so we can hear them more often. But as someone whose Nikke content specializes, and by far the thing on my channel that gets the most views is voice acting the Nikke Bond stories. Or not the Nikke Bond stories. Believe it or not, sometimes just half the people show up for this. Voice acting the unvoiced events, it is concerning for me. And I'm still going to be playing the events as they come in. But I'm going to be really honest. That's like the collabs that are kind of carrying me to an extent. So I might have to move away from Nikke as a niche if it comes down to it.
Stop, it's cold.
If everything is voice acted, like I'll still play them, but I might not be able to put as much priority on it. I might have to find another game to pick up to kind of make up for that, or start voice acting some of the Musume stuff or something, because it's going to be a big hole in my content if they do lead to having everything fully voiced. And where it's been happening more and more and more, like in recent memory, the only events I can even think of were Arcanas and Sora's, and that's in multiple months. Like I'm gonna be honest, that's I've taken a bit of a hit from that. Like I look at the numbers behind the scenes, right? I have taken a hit, and it's kind of rough. And I'm thinking about it and trying to figure out what to do. I know there are archives and Bond stories. I have done a couple streams voice acting Bond stories. It's hard to do collabs for Bond stories where they're very heavily like one character focused. And when I did it solo, the interest just like wasn't really there. Like I might as well have done any stream. It's not. As I said, the voice acted events very much were like my #1 niche, and you know, without it, a lot of people just aren't interested, and that's fine. I don't want people forcing themselves to watch things they don't want to. You want to grow? I mean, even sustain. I want to be able to keep existing is the best way to word it. And when you do it as a job, you know, you kind of have to meet certain things, and I would like to keep existing. So I might have to shop around and try to figure out what I can do to fill that gap if it does lean into fully voiced events. It's good. As I said, from a player perspective, I think it's good. I think it's a good change on Nikke's part. Just for me, it's a bit rough. So if I start shopping around and experimenting with like some other games and stuff, please understand. Please understand. I'm trying to think of maybe a second option to toss in if this keeps up, because I really do like doing voice acting collabs. They do well and I enjoy them a lot. And I'm a very shy person despite what people think. So voice acting collabs are a lot easier for me, and I gotta figure out something if that niche disappears. I'll still play the voiced events though. I look forward to them. I'm excited. It's just, yeah. We'll see. I don't think October is gonna give me more, because that's gonna be, at least late October is going to be the anniversary, right? And I'm looking forward to that. And the anniversary better. Despite what I just said, the anniversary better be fully voiced. Because those ones are always so good. No way they can't do that. No way they can't give us a fully voiced anniversary. I'm looking forward to that too much. I mean, I will admit though, it's easier having the events fully voiced, because then I don't have to organize anything. It's just, as I said, it's why people watch me, right? So if the why people watch you is taken away, you kind of have to find a new thing. That makes sense. And I'm hoping I can still make time to keep it up. And for all I know, my speculation could just be brainworms. As you guys know, the past few months, you know, the brainworms have been pretty bad, so I could be just overthinking. But I am just getting worried. I literally can't think of another event in recent memory other than Arcana and Sora. Literally, almost everything is fully voiced, and yeah, I have to be careful. Imagine if it's a two-parter and not voiced, I'm winning. If it's a two-parter and not voiced, oh baby, I'm winning. Then I can get a massive collab. You're pretty sure all the major events will always be fully voiced? I hope so, as of yet. I really do. They do such a wonderful job with them, yeah. I know. Cyfrox, I want more Halloween events too. That's okay though. I can deal. Boom the Ghost gave me early Halloween, kind of, so you know, I'll take it. I feel like a filler event would be on voice, but they've been slowly voicing even those, and some of the biggest lore drops have been unvoiced tiny events. Like, I will never get over Mana's event. Holy moly, the lore drops in that. Also, the timer is gone, but I'm still going over the notes. Sorry, we'll just keep going for now. Let me see. What else is in this one? Oh yeah, so the bunny girls that are going to get reruns are Mary, Viper, and Folkwang. I really regretted not buying Mary's, so there's a chance I might end up buying Mary's, but I'm gonna try to fight it, because I don't actually use Mary. Cave was unvoiced and still had big lore drops. Exactly. Caves was fun. That was a really good one. Rupee's rerun will happen another time. So there will be a rerun. I've seen a number of people disappointed at no Rupee rerun. There will be. Just another time, but don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. And final page. Well, not final. There's some more stuff. Out of all the teams have joined, Goddess of Victory team is one that cheers the loudest when commanders enjoy the game and truly love the game we created. I love that. I have been slowly distancing myself from parts of the Nikke community. I've seen this happen to another creator as well, where the vocal minority that can get really angry about the tiniest things has been really picking up, but I don't think that's necessarily anything Nikke is doing wrong. I think it just means Nikke is becoming big enough that it has that problem. Does that make sense? Like, I'm seeing creators get cancelled because people don't agree with their opinions. And, like, I know one person was literally having their channel flagged because people didn't like their opinions on certain characters. And it's kind of crazy to hurt a real person's livelihood because you don't agree with how they feel about a fictional character. And I have kind of mixed feelings now that Nikke is reaching that point. I'm grateful that for the most part you guys are super chill. So I can just have fun in my corner and keep doing my thing. But yeah, it is something, and
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
I'm glad that for the most part the fandom is still very happy and welcoming. Another game I've been considering picking up is notorious for having like an even scarier fan base, so if I do pick that up, we'll consider this training to withdraw whatever gets slung my way, but yeah. I do like how they've acknowledged though how they're not perfect, but their love for the game pushes them to keep learning and improving, which they have been doing. They've been listening to our feedback, and I greatly appreciate that, and it never goes unmissed for me. I always make note of when games care about their players. That's a big deal for me. So, I'm eternally grateful for that. And then, you know, there's some images. There's actually a video of the surface thing. I'm not going to show that, though. But I am going to look for... Where was it? The pictures of Rappy's costumes. Those were officially shared, right? I can't find the source, but I'm assuming that that was shared by Nikke. I'm trying to find it. Let me see. It's in the dev notes? I didn't see it, but if it's in it, I believe it, and I just missed it. So I'll pull up the image that was shared on Discord. It should be okay because it looks like a promotional image to me, as long as this is real. So it's a costume popularity poll. I'm curious about your guys. Oh, it's on the website. Okay, perfect. I'm curious about your opinions on it, so I wanted to talk about it a little bit. And my opinions here might be a bit controversial, although a lot of you guys seem to agree with me. So please bear with me. I'm not irrationally hating on Rappy or any. Listen, she's fiction. It doesn't matter.
Stop, it's cold.
It's
really cold.
I'm not trying to stir the shit. I just wanted to talk and see what you guys think about it, because I'm actually not impressed with any of the options. I'm disappointed in all of them. And my reason was articulated by someone else, and that really helped me understand why I don't like any of these options. So, they're really mid and boring. That's what I thought, Azar, but I couldn't figure out why they felt mid and boring. And then it was pointed out to me, and I understood perfectly. Not a single one of these is original. Every single outfit is already in the game. They're literally just ripped off other characters and recolored, or changed slightly. Like, none of them are costumes tailored to Rappy. They're not made based on her personality. They don't highlight Rappy. They don't bring something new to her character. For a character voted #1 in the popularity poll, usually the free costumes we get go hard. Like Modernia's boyfriend shirt, that went really hard. And it's like, Red Hood's dress, as much as I didn't like it, I know a lot of you guys did, so it went really hard overall for most people. And it was really different, really unique. But here we get absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And they had a lot of time, yeah. So here's why I don't like each specific outfit. I will say, though, I'm voting for the middle one. It's the most unique, and also I feel like the story would be fun. But personally, if my vote could be a fourth option for like give us new designs, I would choose the fourth option. But out of them, I like the middle one. But here's why I don't like them. The first one is literally just Helm's bathroom outfit.
It's really cold.
Like, if you look at it, imagine this being Helm. Imagine all the colors being blue. This is just Helm. We just had this as a gotcha skin. We literally just had this. I don't want it again. I get that, you know, the pillow is different and the color scheme is different, but like we literally just had this. Like, let me find it. Hold on to compare. For anyone who might forget what it looks like, admittedly the cardigan is a little bit different, and I'm looking at them side by side. It's not as bad as I remembered, but it's still too similar for me. It's like I don't really want it again. I want something different. This is mirrored, but believe it or not, it's the only image I'm having an easy time finding right now. For some reason, finding this costume on Google Images is hard. Maybe they blocked it. It's too similar. Like, I know it has a cardigan instead of a towel, and then the pillow that says yes is kind of peak, but in terms of like the bow on the dress, in the shape of the dress, and everything, it's, I don't know. To me, it still looks like a repurposed skin. Even if it's not identical, it just looks a little too similar. And because her hair is similar to Helm, but a different color, it just comes off even more that way. Like if she had twin tails or braids or something, I would say that's different enough. But because her hair is so similar style-wise on top of it, it just kind of comes off as a Helm recolor. And I know the pose would be different, but still. And then
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
The second one is literally just a bootleg of when we had the free costume for Modernia, right? So it's the exact same idea. It's boyfriend shirt Rappy. It's like, that's peak. And if I saw this the first time, I would think it's amazing. But we just had this. Like, not just, I mean, it's been a while, but we already had it. Like, if you want to make a series of boyfriend shirt outfits, that's fine, but I don't know if necessarily making the free skins that, unless instead of a poll, you just say from now on the free skins are boyfriend shirts. It's like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel original because it's been done before. You can make it black, but it's still the same thing. The reason I'm more okay with this one, though, it does still look kind of cool. And I like the tie. I like the boyfriend shirt paired with the tie. That's nice. It changes it up a little bit. And yeah, it's still unoriginal. That's the problem.
Really cold.
Like, I like it the best out of the options, but it's pretty unoriginal. I will say, though, I want the story for that one, because that is Rappy not holding back. That is Rappy going all out. Probably, no, definitely more than even the summer event. Because she is just wearing his shirt at that point. I want to know how we got to that point. Like, Modernia being so innocent and wholesome about it is one thing, but Rappy, we've seen her personality recently, so I don't know. I feel like it could be funny. Yeah, it's like they're putting minimal effort into this one, but they put a lot of effort into the past one, so it's kind of just painful. But there is, Marion also has the jacket, it's just on the floor. I don't remember that, but and the other one, I think the other one is probably the most obvious. That's a little too similar. I know that a lot of people want to see this one, but I'm gonna talk specifically about why this one, in my opinion, is possibly the worst option. Depending. I say it with an asterisk. And I'll try to explain the asterisk a little bit. But I'm just playing an image side by side for people who aren't as familiar, if they're newer to the game or whatever. So the last one is basically just, as you said on Discord, it's a Red Hood cosplay. Pretty much. It's the epitome of trying to become Red Hood. It's just Red Hood, but with Rappy's hair. That's real. Rappy Red Hood, Red Hood. Rappy Red Hood, oh god.
Stop, it's
I
cold.
have a
Really
reason
cold.
I don't like this. Aside from the fact that I think it's just lazy, I think it does Rappy a disservice. Because we had a bunch of arcs where Rappy wanted to be Red Hood so desperately. Trying to not just be like Red Hood, but basically just become Red Hood. And Rappy has finally come into herself and started, like after the summer event, I finally feel it. Rappy is very much starting to have her own identity, balancing her social awareness and stuff and maturing back, but also kind of having a little bit of that, you know, Red Hood spunk in her. And I really don't like the idea of backtracking from that. Like, she finally got away from, like, I want to be Red Hood to I am Rappy. And having her cosplay Red Hood,
Stop, it's cold.
it goes back
really
into
cold.
the, like, heavy idolizing and becoming Red Hood, but just a visual representation of it. I know that Rappy still loves her and stuff, but she finally got over the I want to be her. And then having the skin just make her be Red Hood feels completely gross to me. Especially after the scenes with Dorothy, where they both kind of finally started to move on together. Dorothy would be pissed. It'll ruin any development between them if this happens. And I feel like it's going to be putting Rappy back a lot. And I just don't want that to happen. Where I feel like we finally got to a point where I'm liking what they're doing with Rappy. Because for a while I really didn't. But it's been redeemed quite a bit for me through this event. So I really don't want it to go back to just I want to be Red Hood. Unless it's further back in time.
Stop, it's
that
cold.
I would be okay
It's
with.
really cold.
If it's like, maybe her cosplaying Red Hood before she came into herself a bit, like right when her hair turns red or something, she's like, oh my god, I look like Red Hood, and then made a cosplay. Like, I can see that, and that would be really funny if they like play it off for comedy a little while back and don't break the character development that way. But I still feel kind of weird about it. She wouldn't be an absolute at the time. She wasn't an absolute when her hair became red. But yeah, I just feel weird about all these options, and I wanted to put into words why, to see what you guys were thinking. Yeah. And I don't know. Usually there's at least one option. Wait, there's a wedding outfit? Oh my god, it would have
really
won.
cold.
It would have won hands down. She left Absolute because she realized she was cosplaying Red Hood. I mean, yeah, but she didn't have the red hair then, so the skin wouldn't work. If they had it on the SR version, maybe. But, oh, that's true. It could be like a wig or something. Like, maybe she had it in the past. I don't know. The story can potentially help redeem one of these for me, but I was curious if you guys felt the same, because I'm not feeling any of these, my dudes. I'm not feeling them. And I wasn't sure how alone I was on that or not. It's just, I don't know. Even, this is gonna be especially controversial. even bunny girls and maids, I'm getting kind of done with them to an extent. It's like, okay, there's already so many. Can we have like a new theme? Like, what about a diner girl?
It's
Like a
really
60s
cold.
diner girl? Or like, I don't know, like a cat girl, like a weeb cat girl cosplay. I don't know. I love the bunny girls though, and I think Exia's design is very unique for the bunny girls, so I do really like Exia's, but I feel like, I don't know, we're just getting so many of those types that I'm like, is there something different? Like, fan service is great. I love bunny girls. I love maids. But when it's like so many of them, I'm like, where is the more options? Drake's maid outfit is peak though. That outfit was different and I loved it. Nothing will ever make me hate Drake's maid outfit. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like the free skin is one that's supposed to be a thank you to the community. Because that's what it is, right? It's a free thank you to the community. And having the thank you to the community
It's
be
cold. It's
a
really
rehash,
cold.
like here's your options. Vote on which costume you want to see again. Just feels weird to me. I do like the middle one because we've only had one other boyfriend shirt, and at least the tie and the hat make it kind of unique. The first one, the more I look at it, the cardigan kind of helps a lot. So it's not too bad. And I think it could be kind of cute for Rappy, because I do feel like she has that kind of girly side that she just doesn't really show. But the Red Hood cosplay leaves me like feeling especially yuck, personally. Need more race queen outfits? Drake's was nice, but I missed it. Yeah. It's not that they're plain, Bluen. It's literally that these are costumes that other characters already have. That's largely what I thought about it, and I don't like. If Marion gets the shirt and Rappy gets the jacket, does Denise get the pants? Wait, I have to show you what I imagine.
Stop, it's cold.
I need to show
really
you what that
cold.
made me think of. Like, hold on. Man, I can't find this. Have you guys seen the videos where somebody like goes inside pants? Like everything but their head inside pants. I'm searching like inside pants, whole body. I can't find any images or anything, but like there's videos where people will just like walk around, but they'll have their whole body like in the pants, and all you see is a head sticking out from the pants. That's what I imagine if Anise gets the pants. Because it would be really cursed. Pravati gets the underwear? No, she doesn't. Isabel's probably already stolen that. I don't think she has any. Isabel probably steals it. I would say resells to Rapunzel, but she wouldn't get rid of that, would she? Yeah, I don't think she'd sell it. That's too important to her. Anyway, I gotta show a few things, but then we can get into the story. I'm sorry we're starting so late. The Death Notes took a while. But let me see. There's a couple things I wanted to show off. Some new, some not so new. But any of these you can type exclamation point promo, and on the page if you search for Nikke you can find the rest of them. We have the crazy Marion figure. I don't think any of us are getting this though. It's like $1 billion, so I don't think any of us are actually gonna buy it. But I thought we could look at it because it's really nice. Like, look at this! So gorgeous! I love all the little details. This is one of the costumes that I hope the most gets called out from. I would really like to get this one in game. I missed out on it. Also, Platonic Gaming, thank you for the super. Essentially, Rappy's free new skin is going to be an edit of an existing character skin. Exactly, and I think she deserves better, basically. So now tariffs are... I know! Tariffs are so scary, man. I've given up pretending I even know what's happening in the moment. I'm just like, I don't know. They just keep changing. Yeah. Sorry, I've not been hydrating. Yeah, the thigh squish! So good. It's so nice. This is one of those ones where it's like... if it was like 1/10 of its price. Or even maybe 1/4. I would love to have it, but like, I can't...
It's cold.
I can't in good
cold.
conscience... Oh my god, the butt. That's crazy. That's crazy! How is this one not marked NSFW? That is wild. This is one of the ones where I can't, like, in good conscience spend that much money on a figure, but it's nice. So we can admire it together. And she's covered? No! That is a butt cheek. That is a butt cheek right there. The most important part may be covered, but that is not. That is a bare-ass butt. Let me see. Yeah, if only you're a millionaire. Me too! I feel that! But don't worry. The next one, that I saved. I showed this one on stream a couple times, but I'm gonna show it again for anyone who might not have seen it yet. So there is a really, really cheap spicy Red Hood figure. If you can't afford the like $1 billion Modernia. yeah, Modernia doesn't like
cold.
undies. So
It's really cold.
remember? I don't know about the figure. It didn't show the angle. But this one is $19.99. You can type ! promo if you want to pull up the link. I put this one as the feature because you know it's actually affordable. I have it. I have it, so I can't wait to unbox it when I get it eventually. The pre-order period did end, so we can only sell a certain quantity. I don't know what that is, but once we run out, we run out. So if you want to grab this one while it's cheap and while we have it, make sure that you get it while you can. But yeah, it's quite nice for 20. It's obviously going to be a bit small. Oh my god, they even have ankle lines. It's obviously going to be a bit smaller than the Modernia because, you know, it's $20. And, you know, some of the details might look more like something you get at the store or whatever, but it's really nice for $20. If you have a Nikke shelf or something and want to grab another collectible for it, it's crazy. I do have one of the noodle stoppers, actually, that I'm hoping to unbox
cold.
next week. My
It's
Dorothy!
really
My
cold.
Dorothy arrived. It was the $20 Dorothy. So, I gotta check out that one. We also have some desk mats that just arrived. Hold on, let me pull up the images for those. If you search Nikke, you can find these. They're all $15.99. If you need a new desk mat, it's some of the in-game drawings, but some of them are like really nice in-game drawings. So I wanted to just show which ones we have. We have this one! I didn't expect to see this one again anywhere. I really enjoyed it because, I don't know, there's something about just seeing the gamers be really lazy, curled up in the back seat. I found it really cute. Really, really, really cute. And then having Trony trying to make friends, it's so adorable. I love this one a lot. So you can get a desk mat of this one for $15.99. We also have a bunch of others. This one made me almost cry. I might buy it actually.
It's really cold.
There's Scarlet and her sister! When her sister's trying to get her to drink alcohol for the first time. I love this one so much. But I already have like so many desk mats that I don't really need it. But I'm trying to figure out, can I use it for anything else? Like, can I just put figures on it? Like, can I justify this? The answer is probably no, but like, can I? There's also this one, just a bunch of Cinderellas in the mirror. If you're a big Cindy fan, we have a ton of the desk mats right now. It's crazy. I don't know why we have so many, but I'm not complaining. There's also the Rappy Red Hood one from the event, the image with the drill. That was a really nice image of Rappy, so I'm glad that this one got turned into some merch. The last thing that I wanted to just show is really cursed. Which Rappy skin are we voting for? I wish there was an option to redesign, please. I'm probably voting for the boyfriend shirt out of the options, but I don't like any of them. They're all just existing skins. I was looking forward to something really unique. Like, I don't know, Office Girl Rappy, or like, I don't know, Rappy goes to Happy Zoo and wears the cat ears. Like, I don't know. I just wanted something different. This one's kind of crazy. I've never seen anything like this before, actually. It's $15.99. You know what it kind of reminds me of? And I don't mean this in like a good way, but also this one's kind of cute. It kind of reminds me of Funko Pops. But if they were slightly more tolerable, I like the hair and I like the colors. I think this would be really cute. I know it's not.
It's really
this
cold.
is weird, but I think this would be really nice if it was like a speaker. Like a Bluetooth speaker or something. It's cute! The design is just weird. Yeah, Funko Pops, they were good. The mouth is like super off to one side too. It looks so silly. And I'm kind of torn. I like how you can tilt it. It's so cursed! I don't know how I feel about it. But it exists. The pre-order deadline is September 11th, so if you want to grab Alice, keep in mind, don't forget it exists. I'm still not not really sure how I feel about that Alice, but it says posable. So that's crazy. It's by Good Smile too. So it's only the neck that's posable. Wow. Wow.
It's cold.
I'm gonna be
really cold.
honest. I kind of want it. If nothing else, just to open it and see what it looks like. I will fight the urge for now. It's one of the figures of all time, yeah. When you first saw those Bochi, I've never seen them before. I have no idea they even existed. Okay. Yeah, daily should have reset just now. That being said, let's take away the timer and get started. What did the poll say? Avoid for spoilers. Okay, a lot of you guys want me to avoid. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then, I am gonna read chat in between every section. But during the cutscenes, I won't be looking at chat. Just because, like, if anyone is like, hey, is she reading chat? If anyone can explain, I will be reading in between though. Let me just pin a reminder for no spoilers. No spoilers. Hints for foreshadowing.
Stop, it's cold. It's really
Pretend
cold.
you're playing for the first time. Because I heard that this chapter is really, really good, and I would like to not have any idea what I'm getting myself into, essentially. So, let's see. We have a number of... Am I good to read chat for the rest of the 39 ones, though? Or should we just start now, maybe being careful? Oh, Yellow West, now I want a hamburger, man. I meant to make one yesterday. And I never did! Also, how's the volume? Everything been okay? You can hear me? You can hear the game? Nothing too crazy? Everything sounds good? Perfect. Okay. Please translate Nayuta. Can I show you a Nayuta from another game? So this guy's name is Nayuta, but with an H. Nayuta Sadmani. And he has a quote of all time. And he reminds me of Nayuta in Nikke. And I need... This is... You want me to translate this style? It's Nayuta. When he's trying to explain, the judge is really old, and the judge is like, what do you mean slang? And Nayuta was like, how do you do, good sir? Or what's crack-a-lackin', homie, for example. They're the same person. They're the same, verily. They're the same person. Can't you just imagine them saying verily? How could you forget about him? He is husband. I love him. It's a crime to forget about him. Anyway. Verily, this needs an official dub. Yeah. Thank you. I should do a dub of it as Nayuta in Nikke and just post it on Twitter, like draw the comic and read it. Magnificent, thank you so much for the hostage. I really appreciate it. What Grimm story is Nayuta from? I don't think it's a Grimm story. It's a different fairy tale, I think. I'm not so sure. Anyway. Let's go. Okay. Let me know after this section if I gotta fix anything volume-wise, okay? Oh.
Let's take a rest. It's tough trying to get back into the swing of things.
Me trying to get back into working out again. I was too sick for like half a week to work out, and I haven't worked out since. Because you miss it once, then it's so easy to keep skipping and say, I'll start again tomorrow.
Is it going well?
We never see noise.
More or less, yeah. Here, have this. Oh, soda! Thanks.
As a singer, this makes me irrationally angry because soda's very bad for your voice. Noise should not be giving Anise a soda because Noise should know this. If she's training to sing, she shouldn't be drinking soda!
I brought some snacks too, so you can have them whenever you get a little hungry.
Thanks again.
Is there anything else that you need?
Nah, I'm good. Just letting me borrow your practice room is more than enough. Really. I'm super grateful.
I was a little surprised when you asked to borrow my practice room out of the blue.
Sorry about that.
Don't be. I'm not using it right now anyway, so it's all yours.
I guess I gave her like a private place to practice.
By the way, this practice room is amazing. Not a single bit of clutter or distraction.
Man, imagine having a practice room with mirrors on the wall. Maybe I could actually learn to dance if I had one of those.
It's set up to totally minimize outside distractions so you can focus just on practicing. Those mirrors on the wall double as screens, right? So you can review your performance right away.
Oh, that's so cool! Wait, I want this! This is kind of how I imagine the Hollow Live Studio. Just like super, super high-tech and amazing.
Wow, you noticed that.
I'd love to tour it one day. That would just be so nice.
Of course. When you're always stuck in chaotic practice rooms, you naturally start noticing improvements like this.
Huh. So you really were a pop star, Anise.
I've never been in a practice room like this in my life. I don't even know what they look like.
I've been hearing that word so much lately that it barely has any meaning anymore. Anyway, what are you up to? Are you busy?
I'm working on my next album right now, so I'm relatively free.
This song's kind of a banger.
How's practice been going?
To be honest, not that great. I've been away from it for too long.
That's the thing. Yeah. I can't vouch for dancing, but I'm assuming it's the same because I am not a dancer. But when it comes to singing, it's one of those things where like it's definitely a muscle memory. So it's like exercising, right? If you step away for a long time and go right back to it, you're going to be rusty. It's going to take a lot of time to work back up to what you once were, let alone surpassing it.
My brain remembers everything, but my body isn't moving the way I want it to. I can feel my moves don't have any power. In other words, I'm rusty.
Still, that's a relief.
What do you mean?
That you're giving this everything you've got.
I was gonna just skate through it. I mean, that was the plan. But then, Neon said I was sparkling when I practiced.
Aww, that's so cute.
So,
Okay, I get what you're trying to say.
Also,
If
Casey,
you're feeling
hello!
shy,
Thank you so
you
much for
don't
the
have to say
raid!
it.
Hello. Some of you guys might remember Kitsu because I did a debut watch along. Welcome in! We are playing Goddess of Victory Nikke Chapter 40. So we are in a pretty heavy spoiler territory soon. I don't know about this scene, but just a warning for anyone who came in that might not want spoilers, just be warned. I am not reading chat right now. I just have it like barely showing so I can see if there's raids. I will read chat in between every cutscene though, I promise. We'll hang out for a little bit. But to avoid spoilers, chat voted that I don't read it today. Yeah, I've been playing Nikke since day one. I also do a lot of concerts and singing streams, so welcome in, have a good time. I do a lot of voice acting stuff as well. Not so much ASMR on my side, but I do a lot of voice acting for like the events in this game and stuff. So, if you're ever interested in that, keep an eye out. And thank you, I hope you had a great stream. Please go rest if you need to. Thanks for coming by.
it's not that, it's... Never mind.
Alright.
Also, if you like hot women, you came to the right stream. This game is full of hot ladies! If you don't play Nikke, you should play Nikke.
Yo, ladies.
Speaking of, there's one of the top contenders for absolute jump scaring newbies to the game with hotness. Will she do the leg animation though is the question.
I thought you had a show today.
Came right over after wrapping it up. You should have taken a break. You kidding?
A retired pop star from the counters practicing for her farewell concert? I wouldn't miss this for the world. I'm just playing. I came to check if you need anything.
I'm good.
She sounds
You guys
really
have already
chill.
done enough by
I
letting
didn't
me use your
imagine
practice
Volume
room.
being such a chill character, but it's kind of fun.
Hey, superstars get to ask for what they want.
I imagined her being kind of a bitch because she's always mean to me in advice sessions. I always pick the wrong option, to be fair.
I didn't even get an official debut, so who are you calling a superstar?
You. And the counters, that's who.
She doesn't mean as a performer.
At least in the Nikke scene, you're a total superstar, and everyone knows you.
Aw, that's sweet from Volume. You know what I kind of imagine? I think Anise should just get Rappy and Neon. Rappy's trying to rediscover herself, right? What about Rappy Idol Arc? And Neon needs to get into the entertainment industry to get that contact, right? What about Neon Idol Arc? Why don't we just like retire these new members? As much as they're cute, they can be background dancers, and then we can have a new band, Anise and the Counters. I want to see Counters Idol event, please.
So if there's anything you want, just say the word.
Anything?
Yeah, anything. You deserve it.
So then, could I maybe get a producer, lyricist, composer?
Just like everything. You know what I'm kind of hoping? If they do give us Overspec Anise, I'm kind of hoping that we can get an Overspec, which is like a new confident outfit, but then we can get a free Idol Anise costume for it. I don't want the Overspec to be the idol, but a free costume would be nice. The reason I don't want it to be the idol is because I think she needs to overcome that, unless she decides that she does want to do it after all. Because it's a bit unclear why she stepped away. We had like a bit, but I can't tell if it's something that at the end of the day she actually still wants to do or not, maybe deep down. So maybe it is something she wants to do, and she won't graduate. Or maybe she needs to walk away from it, and that's what this will help her realize. We don't really know yet.
Choreographer and a costume team?
Just everything. Did you guys know a lot of idols actually make their own costumes? A lot of like chica idols, underground idols, they don't really have all these teams. They pretty much do everything. Crazy how hard some of them work.
Guess that was a bad joke, huh?
I'll get in touch with my team right away.
Aww, they're so supportive.
Stop right there. My team's got this.
Says who?
Says me. Your team is a bunch of washed-up old geezers.
Even if I'm past my prime and taking a break, my ranking is still higher than yours.
Past her prime? I thought she was like the #1. I guess Volume passed her then, maybe. I don't know. Oh, no. She's higher. Then who is like the top then if it's not Noise? Imagine it's just Aria. No more pop stars, only opera. I wouldn't complain. I love Aria. We need more Aria featuring.
Oh, you really want to go there? Why don't we compare who's had more #1 hits?
Enough. Bring your team's portfolio. I'll bring ours. Let's see what you've got.
All right, you're on. Then Anise can choose which is better herself.
Naturally.
Wow, is this for real? Man, I really worked my butt off.
What the? Who's trying to reach me when I'm busy?
Hey, I got one too.
Huh? Me too.
Imagine it's just the commander. It's probably Neon, maybe. Oh. I guess he knows. Prima donna! Mes précieux girls! This is une annonce urgente. Effectively, immediately! It is absolument forbidden to lend your production teams to anyone! Oh no! He is sabotaging. He really wants her to do it herself, huh? Dang! I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. If he's trying to like, oh shoot, hold on, it went really tiny. I can't tell half the time if he's like helping her or sabotaging her anymore. Why did it go so small? Hold on, I can't fix it until after this scene. So I'm just gonna make it bigger for now. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. There. Huh? Why? Because I call the shots! Can't we at least know why? No, no, no! Man, this dude's throwing a fit again. Seriously? Why are you doing this? Oh. Mon Anise? What? Ah! It's not Mon! Well, maybe it's Mon Anise. Yeah, it is Mon Anise because of the A. It would usually be like Ma, because Anise is a girl. But because of the A, I think it would be Mon. Okay, yeah, like Mon Anise. Okay, yeah, never mind. I was criticizing the French when he did it right for once. Mon Anise, why are you in this group chat? Looks like I must have made a little mistake, no? No, he did that in front of her. He's asserting dominance. He knew she was here. He knew she was here. Nice try, but everyone knows you're talking to me. I do not comprehend what you mean. Also, Gumi, hello! Thank you so much for the raid, Gumi! We are playing through chapter 40 of Nikke. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm the CEO of Players Obake Pam. I do a lot of Nikke streams, voice acting streams, concerts, a lot of different stuff. You might recognize Gumi from one of my concerts. And right now we are going through and we are playing as is chapter 40 of Nikke. So it is a bit of major spoiler territory. So feel free to run away if you gotta avoid spoilers. But if you don't care and you like hot ladies, you came to the right place. Compris? Yes. Damn, seriously? So, lending our teams out is off the table, but everything else is fine. So, they can help directly. They just can't lend their teams out. Oui. Aria, you're here too? Anise? Let me know when you're ready. I've booked the Arcade Hall for an entire year. Holy! Aria's loaded! How do you get the money or power to do that? It seats about 5,000. Oh, maybe that means she already had it the whole year. Like, that's her base of operations for her own concerts. I thought she just booked it an entire year for a niece. It's like, there you go, anytime you want. I have it for the year, just in case, because I didn't know what day you wanted. Holy. You can use it whenever you need. Huh? Really? Of course. Wow. Thanks. Hey, you just stole our thunder! Exactly. That's it. Dismissed.
Guess that's how it is now.
Well, I mean, they're not allowed to lend teams, so they gotta help themselves if they want to help.
I'm sorry.
Damn it! Ugh!
Well, at least you've secured the stage, right?
I mean, that's true.
Feel free to use the practice room as much as you need. I'll keep it free for you.
Everyone else already did what I was gonna do. So, I'm not sure how else I can help you.
Cheerleader! Oh! Cheerleader costume volume? Please.
Oh! Should I give you money?
That's okay.
I mean, money's good.
I appreciate the thought.
I wouldn't turn that down if I were you, Anise.
What's going on here anyway? Boss is acting like you committed a crime or something.
He doesn't want her to leave.
If you want to call it a crime,
And
then
or
a crime
really
it
wants her
is.
to prove herself capable.
Whatever. If you ever need help, just hit me up.
Yeah. We'll see if there's any other way we can help.
Sure thing. Thanks, guys.
We're gonna head out. Good luck.
Keep pushing. You've got this.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way, people have been buzzing about you making a comeback. Between that thing on the news and you showing up
I
on
didn't
that
know
show
that the
like you were
public were
waiting
getting
on
excited
someone,
about it. That means there's
you've definitely caught a
expectations. Oh
lot of
no.
eyes. I'm no expert on the pop star scene, but looks like you were pretty famous, huh?
Yeah, you could say that. In more ways than one.
So my theory might have been right then. So there was some sort of scandal or something that caused her to end, or maybe people were making fun of her online. Because we know she's so self-conscious about her looks. Could that be why she quit? If people were like making fun of her or something? I don't know. I feel like there's definitely something here that she wanted to hide from the public for a reason.
It's nice to know you've got fans eager for your return.
It could just be like the standard, you know, you get antis the more fans you get. And maybe they were just really dangerous or really scary. I don't know.
You should see what people are saying.
Forget it. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff anymore.
That's important though, like not ego searching. If you really want to know like overall what people are saying about you, it's much better to have someone you trust kind of sift through. And if there's any important feedback to improve or anything you're doing well, they can tell you. But if you search yourself online and see what people are saying, you're gonna eventually find stuff you don't want to see. Like reading your own comments or whatever is one thing, but like searching your name, especially the more famous you are, you really shouldn't. You should have people you trust check and make sure there's nothing like bad coming up, but it's not healthy.
Why not?
I don't do well with negative comments like that.
If you can't handle a little hate, then this ain't for you.
True.
Don't you know? Even haters are just fans of a different
That's
sort.
kind of true though, yeah. Because if somebody hates you enough that they make their whole personality hating you, you're literally living rent-free in their head. They're looking at your updates. They're following everything you do. Even if they spam stuff against you, they're kind of like boosting you. That's kind of true, Volume. Man, hadn't even thought of it that way. Haters are just the type of fan that love to hate you. Still,
I
you're
took
still
a
in their
quick
brain.
peek and people are saying loads of positive things about you. Checking them out might give you some motivation if you need it.
Alright, I'll check it out when I have time.
All right. I'm really heading out this time.
See you later.
Noise and Volume leave the practice room. Anise picks up her phone and looks at her chat with Neon. Her message, "How's it going?" is still unread.
Man, this is starting to make me nervous.
I can see why you guys had to
Just
wait for the
focus on
voices to be
looking good
fixed
out
to do
there.
this one. The tone is definitely setting some stuff up.
I'll figure out the rest.
Okay, I've got to trust that Neon knows what she's doing. I'm sure it'll work out. Not that I have much choice. Gotta keep practicing. I've got to whip my body into shape somehow.
Anise gets up. 1 hour later?
Like this. Right there.
She's been practicing pretty diligently though. Practicing dancing and singing for an hour is really exhausting. She's doing good.
My leg just won't lift high enough.
She's putting her all into it, which is kind of unlike her at times. I like that. Anise looks at her phone lying on the floor.
No. Gotta put it out of my mind.
1 hour later. It kind of seems like in this case though, she's just using it as a different type of running away. Like, instead of running away from practice or working, she's running away from the phone by practice and working. That's not healthy either.
What the heck? This just isn't working.
That's why she's not able to focus. Anise looks at her phone lying on the floor again.
I took a quick peek and people are saying loads of positive things about you. Checking them out might give you some motivation if you
I
need
hope
it.
she doesn't find hater comments. Undo any progress.
No, absolutely not.
1 hour later. Anise looks at her phone lying on the floor.
Okay, fine. Just for a second. Super quick.
Anise picks up her phone and sits down against the wall. She logs into a pop music forum and searches Anise, TT Star, Mint, and Prika. Around 200 posts come up. She taps on the one with the most comments and likes. Title, TT Star's comeback is imminent. Anise was just on the news the other day, and then suddenly did a live stream for like a whole day. She was clearly trying to reach out to Mint and Prika. It's all but confirmed. Stop pulling stuff out of nowhere. I wish it were true, though. Who even are they? They used to be pretty well known in the underground scene. I really loved them. Mint was seriously the best. Prika was the GOAT. Have you seen those abs? But no one's talking about her. You guys just don't get how charming Anise is. Yeah, let's go! We get it, we get it. This is what we've been saying since chapter 1. OMG, if this turns out to be real, I'll die happy. They were ahead of their time. If they debuted now, they'd be crushing it. I don't know if I'd go that far. But yeah, they'd definitely be a hit. Oh, aren't they a bit old for a comeback, though? But that everyone will find out they're Nikkes. Because they haven't aged. I wonder if that's part of the point, though. Mustang wants people to find out. Anise got some nerve, for real. She's the one who ruined the group in the first place. Now, oh no. Oh no. Oh god, this image hurts. Oh no, 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 I don't like this. No, 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 no. As a performer on the internet, like I can feel this image. Like I feel my blood run cold when I see this. I think any of us who do like performing online, we've been this at least once, and oh god, it's not a good place to be. You can say that again. Is it just me, or was Anise the worst in that group? No way. Anise was my favorite. If that's true, you need to get your ears checked. Screw you! Anise was the best singer of them all. Anise's eyes dart across the screen rapidly. Oh. This is why you don't look! I really don't like that Volume and Noise wanted her to look. That's... If she knows she can't handle the hate, the healthiest thing to do is to not look. Like, they should have known that. This genuinely hurts. Her fingers move busily, scrolling the screen, tapping to the next post, scrolling again, and tapping once more. She begins reading each and every post, every single comment. One Punch Girl Anise, lol. Wow, if TV Star actually made a comeback, I'd seriously cry. Love them so much. Is this the Anise revenge arc? No way, I'm missing this. Anise is killing it. Is she gonna reclaim the surface? I mean, technically she's probably better at that. Whose life is she going to wreck this time? TT Star 101 for dummies. 50 reasons why Anise is an idiot. God. I genuinely don't understand what the fuck is wrong with people to do things like that. Like, I get it that people seem to think public figures are like opening themselves up to it. It's like, hey, you became a celebrity when you did that as part of the job description, but it's not. It's not. It's something that can't really be controlled, but should never happen. People become singers or whatever because they want to sing, they want to dance, they want to create. Putting yourself on the internet opens you up to things like this, but it shouldn't. Because people shouldn't be assholes who waste their lives bringing other people down like this, not realizing that it's actually hurtful as fuck. Like, if you do this to someone, I don't care how much it makes you feel better, you're a terrible person. If you're gonna go online and be like 50 reasons why Anise is an idiot, genuinely like take a step back and think about your life choices. It's not cool. 50 reasons why Anise is a legend. Gaze upon her and weep, people. This is what a real pop star looks like. Why TT Star's comeback is bound to succeed. That JP. God, this it's giving me like legitimate shivers. Title: What's with TT Star? Lol. They were good. I'll give them that. But that was in the underground scene. Who knows if they would have made it in the mainstream. Even if they could have, Anise blew it. I heard something nasty went down with her, but honestly, not my problem. Point is, the team fell apart because of her. Mint and Prika hustle like crazy after that, doing whatever they can just to stay in the spotlight. But Anise, she joined some commando unit, and apparently she's doing great. Okay, they must know she's a Nikke then. What's wrong with moving on though, too? That's unfair to hold against her. If she decided to graduate from being an idol to move on and do something else with her life because it wasn't a good fit, especially if it did this to her every day, like going online, I'm gonna be very honest. As I said, we've all had this moment, but a key thing on if you can stay as a creator or like a celebrity or whatever is how you can get past this. Because this is always going to happen, even though it never should. And once you have that moment where you come across haters or whatever, how do you move forward? You can't just douse yourself in this. You can't go online and read this every day. It's never going to be good for you. You either need to get nerves of steel or you need to ignore what people say. Don't even look at it. Because if you know it's gonna hurt you, don't look at it. Like, this is the worst thing she could possibly be doing. And it's just breaking my heart. She has the right to do whatever she thinks she needs to do for her own life. We all only got one life. You should never do what you feel like everyone else wants you to do. Like, I can't blame her. Like, even if, say, I don't know, even if Ollie graduated all of a sudden, one of my Oshis, if Ollie is like, yeah, I want to quit and walk away and start an office job, you know what? Would I be devastated? Yeah, but you know what? I would cheer her on. Good for you. People can't just... Man. If she's so set on walking a different path, then she should have just stuck to it. Don't come back now and mess with the two people who are doing just fine without you. Or what? Did the commando unit kick her out and now she's crawling back because she's got nowhere else to go? Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. It's so like her. That's another thing that... This one actually hurts the worst so far out of everything because this is complete bullshit. She worked up so much courage to even ask to take a break. They know nothing. And this is why... Okay, this is gonna get a bit real for a minute. I'm sorry. This is why I really hate a lot of VTuber Twitter. I feel like whether it's content creators speculating about other content creators and making videos about speculation, or they're posting speculation, or it's like fans posting speculation. No one knows anything. It's bullshit. And real people get hurt because of people making assumptions. Even if something is ever right, if someone doesn't share it, like, it's not really... Obviously, there's cases where, like, things are really bad. Like, if someone is dangerous to the community, that's one thing that has to be known. Like, if somebody is actively a threat. But if it's just this person's a big meanie, or this person sucks, it's like, you don't really need to speculate or make rumors. Or if you just don't like the way someone talks, or if two people collab, you don't need to come up with a bunch of reasons to justify why you don't like someone. Especially spreading it. It's like, it's so messed up. The amount of rumors I've seen, some of which are about people I care about that I know are fake. Super messed up. Super messed up. And I remember too, I've said this a number of times, but it's like the one example that really struck me because I think it's the first time that it really affected me. Not in a bad way, just wrong. I had a number of mutuals contact me when Aka graduated, being like, hey, so we've been hearing around like that she got a new, like you said she got a new contract, so like what company is she going to? And I never said that because that's not what happened, because she was very honest about graduating for mental health. That was true. There was no lies. And I don't know where the rumor started or what words were twisted, but like that was literally never said. And so many people believed it, and it was just not a thing. And it's like even good rumors. It's like if a good rumor goes around and everyone believes it, how is that person going to like, how's that person going to feel? Like the best example that I can think of is when people were suspecting that Michi Mochibi would be in Bishoujo. Like, situation aside, at the time that was exciting, and everyone was really looking forward to Michi. And when Matara debuted, a lot of people thought it was going to be Michi and got really excited. And that's not what happened. Unless it was the other way around. I know one of them was first. And it kind of sets up the next person for failure, right? Because it's like the expectations are no longer met, even if it's a good thing. If expectations aren't met, then people are disappointed and it's out of your control because you didn't do anything wrong. So like it's really, really important, like whether it's, oh, X person definitely got into Hololive when they graduated. It's like, well, what if the next wave comes out and they're not there? What if they genuinely just graduated to walk away? It's like rumors. You can speculate in your head. It's human nature. It's human nature, and I know some degree of speculating online, at least with mutuals or whatever, like, it can't be helped. Sometimes you gotta voice it. But posting on public forums, like conspiracy theories or whatever, just to get likes, it's messed up. It's really messed up. Anyway, I'm all for TT Star getting back together, just not with Anise. Mint and Precar are killing it on their own. She can stay dead on the surface for all I can. It's especially words like this. Like, I know that to the person, this is just a lighthearted remark about how much they don't care about Anise, but you have to understand, there's a real person here. There's a real person here that someone essentially told her, like, I don't care if you die, when she's in a situation where she actually could die any day. That's really fucked up. Idiot. Oh, my heart is broken. Anise runs to the bathroom. Anise sits in the corner of the bathroom, staring at her phone the whole time. That was a lot. I'm really glad we didn't have the chipmunk voices mess up how serious that scene was. Because that... Oh, hold on, I'm just getting the size back to what it should be. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I can't change the size. Okay, we're just gonna play it small then. As long as it looks good enough, whatever. Yeah, first cutscene of the day! Wow, it means a lot to between Emperor, because I think part of it is as a performer, I really resonate with a lot of what she's saying. As I said, it's one of the main reasons I don't doom scroll, because I don't want that to be me. It's like, man. But I also know how tempting it can be to search yourself like that sometimes, and it is hard not to. I've managed not to, but on occasion you still come across stuff, and it's just, man. I agree, I'm really liking the B and C plots. I actually might be more invested in them than the main plot right now. I'm really enjoying them a lot. Alright, yeah, I was more like Reddit and 4chan. Definitely more along the 4chan side, I think. Some of the rumors Reddit, but it's what happens when people can say things anonymously, right? Anytime people can say things anonymously, people can become very cold. Yeah, Reddit's 4chan the business suit, kinda. Same types of conversations, but maybe less direct threats and less slurs, but it's like the same thing. Yeah, being a public figure requires self-control, and those things will consume you. Exactly. And that's why she was trying so hard not to look. And I'm really sad that she ended up looking. I'm really sad. She was trying so hard. Anyway, I need to take a break. That was a really heavy scene, and I'm almost out of water anyway. So I'm gonna go get another drink and try to digest that for my poor brain. And then I'll be back in a few minutes.
Something personal to my life now.
You're welcome.
No, you're not. Shut up!
Cause I don't know what's happening. I will try, and I probably will die, but I'll live my life until the end. I'll live my life. I'm alive for now. Maybe this time it'll die. I don't know what the fuck this debuff is. It looks like a claw. I don't. Oh. Yo! Yo! It's the singing buff! It was the singing buff! Was that my mistake the past 2 streams? I didn't sing Fighting Dreamers or anything. Is it just that I need to sing? Yo! And it's been less than 2.5 hours! That's the panic spin. That's the panic spin. What the fuck is happening to my face? What is this sprout doing? What is this sprout? I don't know how to stop the spin. Guys, what do I do? What do I do? My sprout. This is gonna have to be an endurance. Oh my god, I'm gonna get busy. I'm gonna be birthing so many children! She's in my room.
Wake up, worm.
I want her to keep calling me a worm. Shit! My brain! No! No! You're expelled from high school for dark writing. I should have been expelled. I told you I was on stream before. I was like, great, no, thank you for the follow. On my tests and stuff, I got really into Higurashi, right? So I'd always draw people being like decapitated. After I thank you for the follow, or like bleeding out, or stabbed, or like recreate scenes from Higurashi. on like the back of all my tests because I was smart and finished really early. And none of the teachers ever said anything. I don't know how I didn't get suspended. Pretty sure it's just because she's into it.
I want to see you break. See you sell your friends down the river.
Chapter 1 didn't have like a lot of stuff. Oh my god, I just hit my heart eyes. That's gotta go.
I just noticed too. I was like, whoa.
That was an accident! Not for this game. Not for this game.
Yeah, no, none of that. None of
No,
that.
no. Mama had a bit of fun with my body. I think... Wait, so... Is that allowed on YouTube? Is that allowed on YouTube? That is definitely something.
Stay down. Good girl.
Oh my god. This is a powerful chapter, and I am glad I'm playing in English. I need to figure out, did I actually hear what I thought I heard here?
Stay down. Good girl. Stay down.
Holy moly! I don't actually like eating calamari. I don't like the chewy. I'd rather eat the metal. Metal's salty. You guys ever just like lick your zippers? Like if you're wearing a hoodie or whatever, you ever just lick the zipper? I used to be really bad for that. I just put the zipper in my mouth and like suck on it. I'd get in trouble so much as a kid for just like tasting zippers. I've always been tempted to lick metal poles in the winter just to see if they taste different. But luckily, I've always managed to like just resist. It's not hygienic, but it's tasty! It's tasty! Can you tell how mad I am by how fast I'm fucking killing her this time? No. Imagine if Waluigi was a Pokemon. So every time he spoke, he's like, Waluigi. Him, Mom was spending some time. She was spending some time around, but we weren't like actively like doing anything together. And then I'm like sitting with headphones on in another room just watching Taco P. And then Pim Mom comes in an absolute panic. She's like, oh my god, are you okay? And then I'm like, what do you mean? I'm just watching a show. Like, what do you mean, am I okay? It turns out she was watching like some sort of YouTube video. And in the YouTube video, there were kids screaming in the background. She went back to watch it and unpaused. And she's like, oh, I thought the kids screaming were you. I thought you hurt yourself. My own mother! My own mother heard screaming children and thought it was me! The audacity! How dare! hear that. You didn't hear that. Please don't do another one. Here is the guinea pig in the shark outfit. It's really fucking cute. I love it. I think it's a guinea pig. It almost no, it's not a Deku. It's not a Deku. Dekus are very different. I love Dekus. I just haven't seen one in a long time, so part of me is like, you did not hear it. You didn't. You're lying. 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 I thought I was in the center and I was like cheering and I looked at chat instead and I walked off the fucking edge. I wanna quit. I wanna quit. I wanna quit. I wanna die! Literally let the man die thinking he was invincible. But listen. I got this script. No! I made the worst typo I could have possibly made! I was like, why does my going live tweet have replies? That doesn't usually happen. And it took me like multiple looks to find the typo. People were like, minor spelling mistake. And I was like, what do you mean spelling mistake? I don't see any spelling mistakes. And then eventually I saw it. Oh no. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Shift Up. I truly have made one of the spelling mistakes that should never be made. You know what? You know what? Should I delete that and retweet? I don't know if that could be considered slander. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I didn't notice! Nikke sponsorship incoming. No! See, that's my worry. What if they go look at my Twitter and they see me say shit up? You know, I guess we'll leave it. I own my mistakes. Next time I don't ever doom scroll, but if I did doom scroll, next time I'd find a whole Reddit thread just being like, how dare she say shit up? And it's already been up for like an hour and a half. Just heads up, I might need to take a 15 or 20 minute break at some point. Because the stream is going quite long. You know, I tried to take care of it on my break, but dog doesn't really want to eat today. And I am going to need to make sure the dog eats. Sometimes she just does this, so I can't really get her to eat while I'm streaming. And it's getting quite late, so I really want her to eat. I'm giving her a little bit longer, and then I'm probably gonna have to take a break until I can get her to eat. So yeah. But we'll see. Yeah. Sorry if I have to step away for a while. Go to the hospital! I'm glad that Anise is actually taking it seriously though.
Where am I?
Have you regained consciousness?
Oh, they get to meet up with her
Star?
too.
Why
Oh, wait, they
are
were
you-
meeting up with her earlier.
Oh, wait. Where am I?
This is the repair
Still
center.
have the eyeball on the hat.
How'd I end up here?
You don't remember?
I remember taking a break
She
from
blacked
practicing
out.
and looking at my phone.
Oh no. Avastar quickly grabs a bucket and holds it under Anise's chin. This must be why she never really liked social media much in the first place.
Thanks. Sorry. I must have eaten something bad.
Get some rest.
But how'd I end up all the way at the repair center? I don't remember coming here.
One of the janitors found you collapsed in the bathroom at the practice room. It took 5 security guards to carry you here. They were so exhausted that they collapsed, but have just recently recovered and left.
I see.
I don't think your mental
she
state
is
is
a
great
Nikke.
now. I recommend that you get some rest.
No, it's okay. I need to practice.
I don't even know what the solution is right now. Like, part of it could be she just needs to prove to herself that she's capable and, like, shut the haters up by doing good. But also, at the same time, I think she should walk away forever. Like, if this is how she reacts, I think Mustang is in the wrong by forcing her to do this in the first place. If she's that likely to doom scroll, she genuinely seems to be the type of person that should step away from this.
It feels like my body is starting to move the way I want it to.
Anise searches her pockets.
Huh?
Anise continues rummaging.
Where'd it go?
Are you looking for your phone?
I hope they confiscated it.
Oh yeah. Do you know where it is?
I have it.
Oh, thanks.
Good.
Give it here.
No, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Huh?
Anise, you can't look at your phone.
What the heck are you talking about?
She definitely relapsed because she's addicted to it now. She comes back to consciousness and the first thing she wants to do is read the posts again.
Cut the crap and give it here.
Why should I?
Because Neon might contact me and...
You want to look at the comments online? Nothing good will come from that, Anise. I'll confiscate your phone for now and take any calls from Neon on your behalf.
What the hell
That's
are you
really
doing?
kind of Avistar, honestly. Because that's going to take a lot of her time to help navigate that. She'll have to basically stay with her. So I think that's important.
I'm trying to save you.
Do you know something that I don't?
The fact that you're reacting like this at all, you mean? Obviously she's not okay and like she cannot have access to that.
I don't believe so. No.
Then give me my phone. You're stealing.
Miss Anise?
I like the nurse voice.
You're Miss Anise, right?
Yes, that's right. Why?
You seem stable now.
How do you know me? Who are you?
Probably the nurse who checked her in. Imagine she doesn't even know her as a performer. She's just trying to take care of her. Now Anise is getting super paranoid. Which I can also understand. That would be the hardest part, I think. That's one thing where being a VTuber makes it a lot easier. But that's one thing I'd imagine that would be very awful about being a celebrity. It's like no matter where you go at any time, you could be recognized or you're super famous. And anywhere you mess up, you have to prepare that that could go viral. Everyone could see it. Like, it's just... your existence becomes a toy for everyone else, and that's exhausting.
Sorry?
I asked who you are and how you know me. What do you want to say to me?
So I can kind of understand where this paranoia is coming from, but it's really, really sad.
I'm sorry about her. She must be a little confused because she just woke up. Has she been discharged?
Oh, yes.
She shouldn't be.
Wait!
Like, they need to have her in, like, a detox from social media ward.
If you have something you want to say it. I'm listening.
She just wanted to say that you're discharged.
Pardon?
Just tell me what you're not happy with, and I'll work harder.
Oh God, no. worst combination because you're never, no matter what you do, going to please everyone. Even if you, quote, fix one thing that was a problem for one person, it's gonna become a problem for another person. You can never have this mindset. No. Especially not as an entertainer. She's gonna destroy herself.
Anise. Snap out of it. She's a nurse. She's not one of your fans or haters.
Oh. I'm really sorry. I'm just a little out of it. That's all.
The nurse leans down and holds Anise's hand.
It's okay. I've met a lot of Nikkes because of my job. I know how tough life can be for you all. I'm always grateful for what you've done for us. So
She doesn't
you don't
even
have to
know
worry
about
about
the
it.
celebrity aspect. She just thinks she's stressed because she's a Nikke.
Sorry.
You seem to be doing better now, so I think we can discharge you. Take care of yourself.
I would have thought there'd be a specific hospital just for Nikkes, though.
Yeah. Thanks.
Her voice actor is doing a phenomenal job with this. You can just hear how broken she is. Anise keeps glancing around with frightened eyes.
I've already contacted President Mustang. He should be informed about what's happened.
Oh, yeah? Sorry, but can I borrow a hat? I just want to hide my face.
Anise.
Yeah?
A man walking by waves and approaches Anise. Anise freezes. The man walks past Anise and greets a friend standing behind her. This level of, like, just fear to be out at all, it's so sad. They're doing a really great job writing this, too. It's not just the voice acting, but the writing here is phenomenal. Avistar takes out a handkerchief and wipes the cold sweat from Anise's face.
I can't stay here. I don't want to be here for even a second longer.
Okay. I'll call a car. Anise. Mustang reached out.
Oh, yeah? Let me see.
I'll read it to you. Anise, head to Pretty's room.
Pretty? Do we finally get to learn more about Pretty? Obviously, you don't actually answer that. Holy moly! That was a name drop that I've been waiting for a very long time, so that was a pleasant surprise. Pretty lore. Man, I'm really interested in learning more about Pretty, because I feel like there's a lot to her character we don't know. Like, she's not here anymore, so what happened and why? Yeah, the B-plot really hit so hard this time, Taichi. It's so good. I really hope that it's similar to Anise's situation, just so that she can maybe learn a bit from it, which I feel like is what's gonna happen. That's probably why Mustang is acting the way he is, potentially. Because he doesn't want to see the same thing happen twice. He could be trying to prevent another Pretty incident. Technically, this is the C-plot? I thought it was the B-plot. Isn't Neon's the C-plot? Because Neon's was introduced after this one. Look how they made the B-plot interlude between chapters. Yeah, a lot of people are happy about that because it's not going back and forth quite so much. I actually do prefer it this way as well after trying both, yeah. What kind of business is touch your line in? Quite a bit of different business. Entertainment, mainly. Anyway, let's keep going. Touch your line headquarters.
Marion, are you okay?
I thought I would be, since so much time has passed. But I guess I was wrong. I shouldn't have looked.
I'm guessing this happened before.
The moment I saw those comments, I went right back to the past. Boss, could I not do it? I just can't. I don't want to. I don't want to dance and sing for those people.
But what about the ones who aren't like that? Mustang glances at the showcase window. Inside, something sparkles like a twinkling star. He looks at it wistfully and says,
The expansive armament star. Forged from Pretty's body, stands as a monument to our sin.
They made an outfit out of Pretty's body? That feels kind of weird. Like when you die, I know she's a Nikke, but it's like, okay, we're gonna turn your body into clothes for someone else to wear someday. That's weird.
Marion, are you still unable to pardonner the arc?
Yeah, I just can't. Pretty was able to embrace everything and became a star. But I can't do that.
So basically, Pretty was able to look past everything. And like, kind of like Arya and Volume in a way. Or potentially, she was above the comments entirely. Like not Arya, Noise and Volume very clearly read the comments. But Pretty may have even been above that.
Those people do not represent the arc. None. They are but a mere handful. Nothing more.
The vocal minority. The vocal minority and the tourists that ruin everything!
But no one helped me. No one helped us. Back then, we were nothing more than playthings to the Ark. Weren't we?
No, Nani, no. You were a star back then. And you still are.
No, you're wrong. I wanted to become a star. But no one ever shined their light on me.
Well, I mean, stars are kind of doing the shining. And what you're saying is a moon.
A star can't shine on its own.
Yes, that's the definition of a star, actually.
Marion, you're still so deeply hurt.
Yes, very much so.
You remember what you promised me, oui? That one day, if you decided to stop being a pop star and defender the arc, just as Pretty did, I will give you the expansive armament star.
If we can get this outfit on Overspec Anise, maybe I wouldn't mind idol version. This would be a gorgeous unit.
Yes, I remember. That's why I came to get it.
Yes. You remember, n'est-ce pas? So then, Marion, have you decided to protege the arc? It would be très facile for me to give this weapon to you, Annie. Just a simple matter of handing it over, easy as can be.
But I feel like Anise doesn't want it that easily deep down.
It's practically custom tailored to you, after all.
Why is the question. Why so much faith and effort into Anise specifically? It's got me a little interested.
The fact that you've decided to take it is already a grand step forward. Truly, given that your objective before was to live recklessly and mourir on the battlefield.
That's true. She's been really self-sabotaging. For those of you who don't speak French, let me translate this real quick. So, basically, what he's saying is that before now, her objective was just to live recklessly and die on the battlefield. Like, that's what she wanted. She just wanted to die on the battlefield. But now that's not really what she wants anymore.
You coming here to claim it for yourself is touching.
Yeah, even if she quits, this is still come very far.
But, ma chérie, I'm terribly greedy. I want to see a star rise in the arc once again.
And then when she's a star, she can wear it.
There are no stars in this place. No matter where
Not
you
even
look,
a sky.
all you see
Very
is
symbolic.
darkness.
Literally.
My condition for handing over the weapon remains unchanged. You must complete your concert d'adieu.
I don't understand you. What does any of this have to do with me giving a farewell concert?
I demand you to become a star who protects the arc.
I'm curious too, like why he's so keen on this. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just, you'd think he could make another idol or something, but he's very keen on her.
Boss,
If you're the Annie I know, you can do it.
I don't want to protect the Ark.
Because if he just wanted an idol, he could, like, bank on Prika or Mint.
Annie.
I hate the Ark. I don't want to risk my life for it, or fight for it. I don't think it's worth protecting.
I mean, kind of based.
Yeah,
we
I
all
know
have our
it's
problems
humanity's
with the
last
Ark.
refuge. I get that it needs to be protected, and I know there's plenty who think it's worth saving. But me? I don't want to. This place is full of trash, and there's nothing here I care enough about to protect.
She doesn't really mean that.
I don't want to be a star.
I do believe she means that, to an extent, but I think a part of her does. This is just the brainworms talking. The brainworms coming out. She at least wants to protect the commander and Neon and Rappy, and I think that's what she needs to realize here. She doesn't necessarily need to realize that she wants to become a star, but could she become a star if it was a step in protecting them? Yes. And I think that's what she needs to realize. I think that's where it's going.
So, you came to moi just to help the counter.
When she was probably avoiding him for so long.
Yeah, that's all there is to it.
That alone is a huge deal, though. As someone who had no willpower, no goals, no anything. That's huge. That's so huge. I think that's what he wanted to hear, maybe even.
I just don't want to keep dragging them down. I want to pull my own weight for once.
Oh, ma chérie, you still do not comprendre. That's not who you truly are.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
I kind of get where he's coming from, maybe.
Look at the sky, ma chérie, and you'll see what must be protected.
Talking to you makes me want to pull my hair out.
And he storms off. I almost imagine, I think this is like a badge or something, but part of me, you guys know the like inflatable, like bouncy castles and stuff? It kind of looks like one of those pull tab things. I almost imagine you pull it and like the air comes out and his muscles just deflate.
Pretty.
This is pretty. Sad. Sky from Over the Horizon Squad. Yeah, the whole thing, it's actually about protecting the sky. And their heavy metal plane rides. Yeah, definitely. I've been wondering if Anise might be pretty, but wasn't pretty also like a Nikke? Unless she had a brain wife and got a new body, I don't think it would be pretty. Because people would recognize her if she looked the same. Like, I don't think Pretty was a human. Unless I drastically missed something. Pretty was the first idol Nikke? That's why I really don't think so. I think he's trying to have Anise reach a height that Pretty never was able to reach. Or he's trying to help her gain enough confidence that she knows what she wants. Like, we kind of know to an extent what she wants, and what she wants isn't running away. The reason I know that is because what she wants is to stop feeling like a burden. She wants to feel useful and strong and feel like she's helping her squad. And if she runs away in this situation, she's going to continue feeling useless and unworthy, and like, that's not what she wants. She wants to grow as a person. And the only way she's gonna do that is by finally not running away anymore. And the longer she keeps running away, the longer it's going to take for that to happen. Yeah. Pretty died to a simple stab. Oh, I don't remember them saying how she died. Was it a stab? Oh, sad. Star is tailored for Anise. She could have started over as Anise because her head would have been intact. If they like gave her a new body, new mind with like a brain wipe, maybe that could explain too if she is pretty. That could explain why she's so afraid of haters and stuff, because subconsciously she might remember that one of them killed her. If that's what the stab was, I don't quite remember. But that could explain why it's so intense. Like, it's already reasonable to be intense, but it's almost like there's something even deeper here than just the doom scrolling for herself. In Rappy's event, it was on the news that Pretty died from a stabbing. Was that when people were getting angry at Nikke's and they didn't like that she was an idol Nikke? Because I think I remember something maybe about that. Like, Rappy was admiring Nikke's and then they were like, we don't like Nikke's, down with Pretty. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it was a Nikke code that killed Pretty. Okay, so I do remember now, yeah. It was one of those details that kind of slipped out of my brain, but that makes sense. So it could be. I can see it going either way, though I kind of hope she's not just actually pretty. Because that'd be a nice parallel from like Rappy no longer just becoming Red Hood to Anise no longer becoming pretty, like becoming her own form of idol, or becoming strong enough that she can ask Mustang to leave without the crying, without the anger, just like, I know what I want, and I want to leave. Thanks for your faith in me, but I want to leave. Like, very sure and determined and knowing what she wants, not just what she doesn't want. Does that make sense? I feel like she needs to gain a lot of confidence believing in herself, not relying on comments. That would explain why she has such an active hatred to the Arc too. True! Being betrayed by the ungrateful, angry mob she died to protect. Yeah. It's like she wanted to protect them and then she got stabbed. I'd be pretty mad too! That's a little reasonable, yeah. But it's a really nice story. I'm enjoying this Anise arc. Very, very interesting.
You've arrived, Anise.
Yeah.
Was everything all right on your way here?
Anise lifts her mask and sunglasses. At least she helped her get her privacy a bit.
With these, it's manageable. And my phone?
I still have it.
You gonna give it back now or what?
I can't do that.
Did Neon call?
Not yet.
What's Irie up to?
She's investigating Dorothy. There appears to be no information available on her, so progress is slow. But instead of being discouraged, it's only gotten Irie more fired up. And now she's dead set on uncovering whatever she can on Dorothy.
She came to help, but ended up getting fixated on something else.
Cut her some slack. There aren't many spark plugs like her in the Ark these days.
Well, I guess.
Anise, do you hate the
And
Ark?
the whole situation is complicated. Sorry, one sec. I'm gonna bring this down a bit.
Yes. I despise it.
There was no hesitation in that answer.
Is it because, after working so hard to become a star, you resented being treated like a plaything?
What the hell? You went and dug up my past? You think just because you're from the inspection unit, you can go snooping around my personal info like that?
Absolutely not. This authority isn't something to be used for personal reasons.
Then how do you know all this?
Because it's more than a personal reason. It's important.
From now on, I'll hold on to your phone for you. If you're ever curious about what's being posted online, you can ask me.
She can summarize it a little more digestible.
I'll filter everything
Filtering out
and
the
only share
garbage.
the nice comments with you.
What?
I'm not sure if you're aware, but there are a lot of fans hoping for TT Star's return. Most of the posts are actually positive. But I suppose they wouldn't register with you,
The
since you're
problem
so
is,
focused on the negative ones.
Yeah, she's hyper-focused on the negative ones. She can't even see that most people are really happy to see her.
If that's the case, I'll be your eyes instead. You just focus on training and getting your edge back.
I don't need you meddling in my life. I can handle this on my own.
I'm saying this because I don't think you can handle it alone. And so far, it seems that's been true. I want you to successfully carry out your farewell concert.
Avastar is very perceptive and mature. Like, I know she was playing pretty stupid when we first met her, but she's actually a really interesting, grounded character.
That's why I've come to help, and I intend to give it my all.
I appreciate you wanting to do your job, but don't I have a say in whether...
You think I'm only doing this out of professional obligation?
If not, then what?
Imagine the plot twist, she's TT Star's #1 fan.
Because I want to watch your farewell concert.
Aww, cute!
What's gotten into you?
Ignore the massive stomach growl.
Why are you going to all this trouble? It's enough to make someone suspicious.
Avastar stares into space for a long time.
I had a friend once. She's always studying and lives an uneventful life without any excitement or stimulation.
What the hell are you talking about all
I
of a
wonder if
sudden?
it's her past.
Please, listen. One day, my friend was taking her usual route home after studying when she saw a group of people singing and dancing in front of a barbecue restaurant. The stage was so small, it was barely more than a platform, and only about 20 people were watching. They didn't exactly look like successful performers. But my friend was captivated and stood there as if spellbound, watching them smile as they danced and
It's
sang.
the Chica idol thing. Like, sometimes watching somebody who's really small shine with all their heart, putting all their spirit into it, and smiling on a small stage for just a few people, sometimes that can be even more magic than watching like someone perform on a big, big stage. Because it's, you know, it's not just like, how do I word it? You know they're so sincere when they're giving their all into it for such a small audience. It means so much.
There was one person in particular she couldn't take her eyes off. Someone who was completely lost in the music, singing and dancing without a care for others' reactions. My friend couldn't take her eyes off her.
This is definitely her because she's sounding incredibly personal in the way she's explaining this. Like, it really sounds like it's coming from her own experience.
From the
First
moment
person.
she saw her.
Are you talking about me?
My friend went straight home and began doing her research. She found out that the person was a pop star, and from that moment on, she became a fan.
Aww.
She said she was truly happy. Watching them grow and become more beautiful with each passing day only deepened her admiration. I should mention that she was quite skilled herself. She was great at putting together fan-made videos.
Aw.
and even made AI voice clips of some of the group members giving greetings and the like.
Okay, that's just weird. That's no longer a fan thing. That's uncomfortable. That's just impersonating them. That's not okay. I don't like that.
They were very well received.
Why? That's like deep fakes of no, that's deep fakes. That shouldn't be well received.
She believed she had contributed greatly to the group's growth.
No, that's
And
creepy.
that made her happy.
I remember that.
The group wasn't exactly what you'd call popular in the beginning.
Part of me is like, is that a translation mistake? Or like what? What the fuck? There's something very wrong about that to me that I don't understand where it's coming from. Like, do they not understand how idols fans work? Like, people would not like that. Like, no way in hell.
But slowly and steadily, they built themselves up. That made my friend like them even more, as it felt like they were growing together. Then one day, her favorite member got caught up in a terrible scandal. It was obviously a complete fabrication, but that didn't matter to people.
I wonder if that was Anise. Probably not, given the barbecue place.
What mattered was that they'd found a new toy to ridicule.
When the Twitter mob turns on you. I've seen this happen with so many things. Like the situation with the strike is a big one. I'm really happy that I switched to like doing a lot of my own research on it. Because the Twitter mob on both sides was just getting incredibly out of hand. And not even saying facts anymore, because it was more fun to shit on the side with opposite views than to even have productive conversation. It happens when there's drama. It even happened with the VShojo situation. Like, I talked about it a bit because I do think it's important to talk about actual crime. But the fact that people were making jokes out of it, making memes out of it, or like talking about it and then clipping it as its own video when they weren't even involved, they weren't even hurt. It just is so wrong to turn like a serious situation into a toy to me.
My friend wanted to help.
Mm.
She was frustrated that the pop star wasn't speaking up or trying to explain.
But that's because the problem is, as soon as you try to explain or speak up, you're just gonna make things worse. Because people don't want the truth. No one wants it. They just want their opinions to be validated. And if their opinions aren't validated, they're gonna crush you until they are.
She believed that, as long as the truth came out, everyone would realize it had all been a misunderstanding. And everything would return to normal. So, she made a video to clear things up. Using voice synthesis, she fabricated statements the pop star had never said.
See, that's...
And created a video in her voice.
That's not okay! That's really fucked up! This comes back to what I said earlier, like, you can't make assumptions. You can never make assumptions. You don't actually know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, no matter how much you want to believe in your Oshi, you don't know your Oshi's situation. You can't apologize for them. You can't make any sort of statement for them. Like, this is not good. This is really messed up. Like, I don't care how much you want a white knight for your Oshi or whatever. You can't do this. This is... It should be a crime. I don't think it is, but it should be. This is literally putting words in their mouth. This is not okay.
In the end,
A pop star who had never seen the video gave an explanation that contradicted what was said in it.
So it might have been Anise then. But that's the thing. Because the video, the AI one, it wasn't her. Right? That's why you can't do that. Like, there's obviously things they wouldn't know. And it's not what she wants to tell people, like, because she didn't consent to that. It's just It's really messed up. And the fan caused even more problems in the end.
That's right. Her story changed, and suddenly, she was labeled a liar.
This is why AI is a problem. People can't always tell the difference between AI and reality because it's getting so good sometimes that they'll have stuff like this happen. They put words in other people's mouths and then people believe it.
The Ark's plaything was cast aside in an instant, becoming nothing more than trash. It was as if everyone silently agreed she could be beaten without mercy, and all manner of attacks rained down on her.
I'm not saying this was justified either, because the other thing is, like, this is especially painful because the fan didn't mean harm by it. The fan thought they were doing something right. It's not. But by wanting to protect their Oshi, they ended up hurting them so much more.
In the end, the Ark's shining star, the one my friend had adored, fell from grace and never stood on stage again.
Damn. For Anise to be standing right in front of Avastar right now, that... I can't even imagine what she's feeling.
It was you. You're the one who...
Then, my friend left a note and ended her life.
That's when she became a Nikke? Ooh. Avastar might have one of the most messed up backstories in this game so far. Especially because that feels like something that could really happen. Like, some of the backstories are very far removed from reality. Like, obviously, Mary and Pepper's situation is messed up, but that's not something that would really happen. Other than the Nikke part, this could really happen. That's a lot. She's trying to make up for that, too. Damn. She's trying to atone.
She couldn't live with the guilt. My friend was from a well-off family, so she left a note requesting to be turned into a Nikke. Perhaps it's because she had a clear goal in mind that she didn't end up becoming a mass-produced Nikke. At the very core of her being, she still held fast to a single belief. If her favorite pop star ever decides to become a star again, she will give everything she has to make her shine brightly.
Oh, my heart. That's why she's trying so hard and why she's taking the phone away, because she understands. She understands what happened because she made it so much worse. Like, for all we know, Anise could have weathered the situation on her own. We don't know. Damn.
Even after turning into a Nikke, my friend continued to watch over that pop star. But she had given up. She went up to the surface, drifting aimlessly like a buoy lost at sea. As a Nikke, my friend worked in a field unrelated to the surface. There was no way she could help. So, she waited. Waited for the time to shine again. Then, a chance came. After practically begging her superior, she was finally allowed to help the singer she had longed to support. Anise, I think you can guess who these two people in the story are. That's why I'm helping.
If I was Anise, I might punch her. Even though, like, as a third party, I really feel for Avastar as well. Like, she knows how bad she messed up. And if she could do anything to go back and change it, I'm sure she would. But also, just imagining being in Anice's shoes right now and learning that this is the person that ruined your life. Like, damn. Damn. And no matter how repentant they are, they can't take that back either.
Avistar, this friend of yours, does she still believe in the pop star?
Of course. This star hasn't lost its luster just yet.
Funny thing is, I just happen to be super close with that pop star.
Yeah, definitely not yourself.
And she thinks stars can't exist in the Ark. Even if you burn yourself up trying to shine, there's a whole bunch of bastards out there who'll blot your light just for fun.
Which is what happened to her. And what happens? I literally see this every day in the VTuber community. I'll see people targeted for, like, the stupidest things sometimes. And it's so heartbreaking. It shouldn't happen. People who make their entire life ruining someone else's need to get a freaking life.
She figures there's no point lighting the way for people like that.
There's no need for you to be a shining light for everyone. It's okay to cast your light only on those who care for you and who treat you kindly. You don't have to be a force of light for the entire Ark. Even if you're a star that shines down only on me, that's enough.
She's like, it's fine as long as I get a private concert. Except a lot more of a serious moment.
All I want is just to see you shine.
That won't be easy.
The pop star I was talking about always pushed through.
I have
no matter
very
how hard
mixed
things
feelings
got.
on Avastar right now because I feel like she's irredeemable, but at the same point, like, I really feel her. And the stuff she did is so bad, but, like, I can really tell how much she has grown from that. And she is trying. And what I really respect about Avastar 2 is that she shared the story. She could have kept that to herself forever and never told Anise to try to stay in her good books. Like, she could have just shattered any chance of Anise ever getting along with her by sharing the story. But she cares more about Anise than she cares about Anise liking her. And it does show how much she's grown to an extent. It's such a complex situation, and that's what I really like about Nikke, because they show that situations and people are very complex. Nothing is ever, like, fully black and white. No matter how bad things that people can do are, there's still always different aspects of every person, and I do enjoy that they get into that a bit more. The reason I like Nikke, even above the plot, like, the plot is okay, but the reason I really enjoy Nikke is the character writing. Sometimes it hits a little more than others. Sometimes there's moments where I'm like, but the character writing overall is very engaging and fun to read.
And so, my friend won't ever give up on her.
Well, please tell this friend of yours that it would be best for her to find someone else to look up to.
Anise.
Please. I want to be alone.
It's a lot to process. I think it's valid for her to have some time.
Yes. Please.
I keep
get
seeing
some
the
rest.
hair and thinking she looks like
I'll come back
Sarway.
tomorrow.
The bangs. The bangs are so similar. Also, I agree with Kejimida. Anise needs to stop running. That's how this arc has to end. Some way or another. I don't know what stop running means, but she needs to stop running. She needs to move forward in some way or another. I don't know if that means do the concert or refuse to do the concert, but with a different mental state. But she needs to move forward. And until she can move forward, nothing is going to happen. And it's a really, really interesting plot, and I'm very excited to see where they go with that. I genuinely think that Anise is, I mean, I'm a little bit biased, you know, as As a VTuber, I'm a little biased because I've been really enjoying anything that relates to like entertainment industry. I really get into, but I think this is the most interesting arc in the entire story for me so far. I really enjoyed the early stuff with the beasts as well, and I'm excited to see more of where that's going. But I think this might be my favorite like subplot of the entire story so far. I'm really, really excited. The post-chapter stories put 39 in your top 3. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. Anise has the footstep walk and run. Well, I feel like there's a chance that could be coming around the anniversary. Maybe some sort of something for Anise, or at least New Year's. Maybe this year we'll get the Anise equivalent. Which makes me wonder what's going on with Neon. If they're dealing with Rappy and Anise first, don't things usually build up and get more and more intense every arc? Like, I don't know about you guys. The event with Rappy was really interesting. Maybe, as I said, it's because I'm biased. But I genuinely think the Anise redemption arc is more interesting than Rappy's. I'm really enjoying Anise. And it makes me wonder if they're going to keep stepping up and up and up. What's going to be Anise's, like, unique character arc? Like, we're getting hints of it now, but I wonder if she'll also have a period that goes very heavy into Neon. And I'm really interested in learning more about Neon. I feel like there's crazy stuff we don't know. So yeah. What comes after Neon? I feel like this is just a theory, but after Neon, I kind of feel like maybe as the next, like, unofficial version, member of the counters, I guess official, I wonder if we're gonna get more Modernia. Like, she'll finally come back. And we'll get to learn more. We don't know a lot about Marion. It would be interesting to learn more about Marion. Have her maybe talk about some stuff. Like, we don't know if she might get memories from being Marion. Like, stuff that could, as she grows up, you know? Because her brain is still developing. She could have information about Chatterbox and different stuff. So, I think it could be really, really interesting to learn more about Marion's past. Yeah. So, I'm interested in that. We'll see. After Neon and Shifty dies and becomes a Nikke arc win. As much as I love Shifty though. Me wanting to kill her because I love her so much, I want her to be a Nikke. It's love, trust! Hello, Aunt Kelly. But yeah, I guess we'll just see where it goes over time. We're back to the whale. I guess there's 2 ways I could go.
Here I go.
Altera, I want to murder Shifty. Okay, but if we murder Shifty, we get a Shifty Nikke. So we're just saying, I don't know which way is like better. Oh, I can't go down. Okay, I thought I could go down here. I can't. That helps. Hello, Patrick Connor and Immortal Frost.
All right, not there.
Oh, true. After Shifty would be Mecha Shifty. 100%. We need Mecha Shifty.
Very well. Moving out.
As long as Marion's not PCR Commander's Hospital friend, I don't think so.
Here I go.
I feel like if anything else, Marion is probably quite old and might have information relating to Chatterbox. I really want to learn about Chatterbox some more.
You want I shall
That's a big one for me.
Your Grace. All right, coming.
All right, water is the weak point, so.
Shall I swim over there? If you want, I will join you, Your Grace.
Yeah.
Who shall be the next to fall under my blade? As it's a rare occasion, I shall take the lead.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Eden's spear been launched now?
Oh, it was Eden's spear! I couldn't remember if I remembered that correctly or not, because that was really wild!
At present, no means to know there be. Alas, how vexing this is.
You're right, she doesn't sound like Scarlet with the proper voice. I still wonder if it's the 10th actor though, because the cadence was similar. Her voice a bit deeper is so beautiful. It sounds like that. Eden can also function as a weapon. I was wondering, yeah. It can't just be made for defense, there's no way.
So it is.
So that means Eden's spear was fired with a target in mind?
So what would their target be?
That which lies beyond the heavens. From the very start, it was made for that purpose. Verily.
The space elevator is broken, but it's a place where the queen, like the new queen, is still up in space.
Huh?
I'll try asking Reptilian to have Whaley fly towards Eden.
But wert thou not engaged in a matter of import?
Yes, but
Verily, I recommended that thou continue with thy mission, great hero. In Eden dwell many trustworthy souls upon whom we may rely. Thou hast journeyed far upon thy path. To falter now would render it all meaningless.
Nayuta is right, Commander. Tracking the 4 beasts is our top priority right
I
now.
think I trust Eden more than the Ark. It's frustrating that I can't get in touch with Eden.
Set aside thy vexation for now, and make haste to meet with Harmonizer.
God, I love Nayuta's voice now that I can hear it properly. Easily one of my favorites in the game, I think.
Is it not thy purpose to meet with the ones called Maleficent Beast Quartet?
Okay, let's go. I activate the lift. While walking through through Whaley's interior that's connected to the lift, Rappy speaks up.
Nayuta,
Speak thy mind.
tell me if you know anything about the Commander.
Oh, she knows something. She knows the number 7. That's massive.
How do you know about Vop House and number 7? Wait, what is it that you know?
Even I know not of it all.
And tell me what you do know.
She's not getting out of this conversation.
Great hero. A special gene doth course through thy body. 'Tis not ever active, but awakens only upon certain conditions. So it is.
I feel like that "so it is" was kind of forced in. The sentence would have been way better without it. Oh, the gene that makes Bob House, whatever that is.
May the Creator bless us.
What if Vi runs again? She did that for 6 freaking chapters? I hope she doesn't. I hope. But we'll see. It seems like a lot of people are being forced to confront things right now, so that's kind of exciting. How is the volume? I haven't checked in a while. Now that we've actually done both some battles and some main story, I want to make sure everything sounds okay. Game's not too quiet. My voice is not too quiet. Everything sounds pristine. If it's close enough, it's no good. So let me know if it's actually good. Volume is good. Okay. Nice.
It's cold.
Verily? I need to make like a verily redeem.
Fancy a drink?
Some weird instances have happened with the commander that makes him seem superhuman or maybe not entire human. I mean, I've had my theories. We pretty much know he's a test tube baby now. Whether that means he's human or not, we have to find out. But we know he's an experiment. So,
Alright, not
I
everybody
don't-
get ready.
I don't even know if he's human at all. Or a clone
we
or
can
something.
finally get back to
At
spending
like
time
minimum.
together. Here I go.
I'm
Everybody
looking at
get
chat
ready.
in between, I said. I'm just not looking at chat
Here I
during
go.
the cutscenes.
Also emerge
When I do
victorious,
battles,
so long as we never
or
give
when
up
I'm
hope.
walking around, I will be reading chat. Because I
shall
don't want to
proceed
ignore
in
you
that
guys the whole
direction.
time. That's so
Not
sad.
there.
It's just
I knew that.
Ignore. I missed it. This way, I can minimize the spoilers,
Here I go.
but also still get to like hang out with
I
you
shall
guys
proceed
somewhat.
in that direction.
So that's the balance I usually do for main stories.
I shall
That's why I
be
still
coming.
have no spoilers as a rule. Because you have a bit of a delay, right? I could come in when there's spoilers, but I find most of the times people drop spoilers in chat, it's usually because I'll say something or guess something out loud, and people like to confirm if I'm right or wrong, and that's kind of a spoiler. So if I don't look during the cutscenes, I can avoid most of the spoilers. Hello, Durande. Let's see.
I shall proceed in that direction.
Jean?
Verily, thy body is imbued with latent abilities. fashioned for a singular purpose. Thou hast been granted 2 main powers, one of which doth course through thy blood. It beareth the name Vophouse.
That's right.
Vophouse ought to be an ability bestowed by birth, awakening without need of conditions.
So I have artificial Vophouse, maybe.
Yet the art to infuse Vophouse into the blood was long since established. So it is. As for thy other ability,
It's the power to regenerate.
so it is. This ability doth awaken only in later days.
It's something that usually raptures have, though, not people.
Hast thou perchance perceived that it doth grow ever stronger as the sands of time do pass?
I have recovered for some pretty crazy shit. Yeah, it has.
That surely implies... There exists a thing called the Queen Gene.
This was in the trailer, I believe.
Simply put, it may be regarded as the qualification one must bear to become the Rapture Queen. At present, the Queen Gene findeth no resting place. It abideth not where it ought to dwell. And such a state hath endured for many a long year.
Can you use, like, normal human words to explain this, Nayuta?
Yet verily, the Raptures are in need of a queen.
Oh, that's a plot twist I didn't see coming. Commander becomes the Rapture Queen? That would be really funny. I guess Reptilian's onto something. I mean, if I become the queen, I'll just tell the Raptures, calm down! Don't eat people! All of a sudden. No problem. I saved the entire Earth. You're welcome.
In some among the mighty Raptures and heretics, the Queen Gene doth awaken. It is as though the Raptures, bound in a colony, cannot endure the Queen's absence, and thus strive to bring forth a new sovereign. Great hero, thy regenerative power is bound in tandem with the Queen Gene. When one awakens, so too doth the other.
So you're saying the Queen Gene's been activated somewhere. Oh, maybe not in me then. Okay.
Indeed, to view it thus is most reasonable.
But why does the commander have this ability? And why does it respond to
I'm
the
gonna turn
Queen
my
Gene
hands
like
off
it does?
because my hand is being really annoying right now. At least I know how to turn it off now when it starts going crazy.
That I know not. My best conjecture is that this power was bestowed upon him for a purpose yet to be fulfilled, alongside the Queen.
So if I'm not the queen, this is probably coming back to the entire Marion situation where everything was saying she's going to be the next queen. I still think the current queen is... My theory is Lily Vice Heretic. But that could change.
Elsewise, why set such a burdensome condition for its awakening?
The queen and diet. Nayuta, am I human? No, bitch! Hi, I don't think you're human from the beginning. I called it Chapter 1.
This humble one knows not whether thou art human or some being beyond.
At least artificially beyond.
Is that of import?
Of course, it is. I feel like if Lily Rice was like a heretic too, it could make sense why Hansel and Gretel no longer fight for humanity because maybe they found her. They never knew her quite the same way.
How
but you know.
so? Whether thou art a Rapture, a Nikke, a human, a heretic, or aught else, thou art still thyself.
I like that line.
That changeth not the deeds thou hast done, the purpose thou pursuest, nor the task thou must fulfill.
It's like it doesn't even matter in the end. What matters is that you're you. I like Nayuta so much. Genuinely, I think Nayuta might be easily one of my favorite characters super quick. I'm still really excited to meet Pinocchio too, though. Pinocchio is the reason I was most excited for the new chapters because I really like the OG Lolita design.
Is it then of great import to thee how others see thee in this regard?
Somehow my two favorite characters are the least sexy. I don't know, maybe I'm like sexied out. Everything is fan service, so then when one's less fan service, I'm like, oh my god, it's different! And I get excited.
To ponder existence is noble, but do not become so entangled in it that thou forget what must be done. For few things are so apt at squandering time as that, I say.
That's similar to what you once told me, Commander. Just as I am me, you are you.
It's a big theme in this game. Everyone needs to stop holding them to the standards of someone else or wanting to be someone else and accept that they are them. I really like that theme about it. Got it. At any rate, there's no point in me worrying about it now. Let's focus on the task at hand.
Understood. I believe in you.
So, the reason why Cutie's body is acting so strange is that somewhere...
I forgot she was here.
the Queen gene has activated, which has also caused the gene that Cutie carries to activate. Doesn't this ring a bell?
I got the King gene!
The 4 beasts.
That's right. They're making, or at least trying to make, a queen.
Oh shit! Wait. So then maybe Marion can become the Beast Queen, and if we can get the beasts to ally with us, oh shit! Oh heck.
But what if it's all a lie? If the 4 beasts have already succeeded in creating a queen, and it's her genes which are activating these changes in Cutie, then that would make the most sense to me.
That adds up. You may be onto something.
Then if the 4 beasts queen and I were to meet, there's a chance something could happen. Imagine Pinocchio is the queen. Little baby queen!
Most likely, yes.
I still haven't met Pinocchio, so I don't know. Nayuta, there's no way to predict what would happen, is there? You know, it'd be really funny if Nayuta was the queen and just fucking with me. And that's how she knows.
Indeed, I know not a way. Yet I hold the sense that this will not result in calamity. The power of thy regeneration, great hero, is known to all as a gift that wardeth off death. There is great intent to safeguard thy life and bring thee unto the Queen's presence. Therefore, indeed, this is a reckless notion. Nevertheless, it may be worthwhile to meet and see for oneself.
I guess it's better than something happening without knowing why. At least we'll know that something will happen, and that we can prepare accordingly. I missed the button.
Verily, there is one thing which weighs upon my mind. Among the heretics, there is one known by the name Sheen Reaper.
I don't think I've heard that name.
This one doth eliminate those upon whom the Queen Gene is awakened.
Oh, so they're gonna come for Marion.
Why?
As the might of the Queen Gene increaseth, it doth extend its sway, both o'er the rapture and even unto the heretics.
I almost wonder if that's Hansel and Gretel.
The nature of that
No,
influence is
because the queen
absolute
could potentially
submission.
be a rapture. Like, the queen can be evil, so it wouldn't make sense. It must be someone who's, like, not on either side. Like, humans or raptures. It must be someone with their own mind. I mean, we didn't say Hansel and Gretel are evil. We just know they're not on the side of humanity. That doesn't mean they're on the side of the raptures.
All rapture and heretics shall fall under complete
Wouldn't it
subjugation.
be funny if Hansel and Gretel fused into, like, the final beast? We just find Nikke with 2 heads as a heretic, and it's them. It's like, yeah, this is the 4th beast.
However, one among the heretics found and slew
Unexpected,
the
but
vessel
it'd be
of
kinda
the
cool.
activated Queen Gene before their power came into full being. Though the cause eludes me, the instances known to mine own self number in the dozens. Be it by ill fate or fortune's grace, the queen hath not yet shown herself upon the surface. Such dogged persistence amounting to blind obsession, the heretics would scarce have overlooked the manifestation of the Queen Jean.
You know, it'd be really awful if the queen was gluttony.
Dark matter.
What if it's Leviathan?
The four beasts said that the dark matter they shroud their bodies in prevents the heretics from detecting them. If the way heretics sense each other works the same as how they detect the Queen Jean, if the queen created by the four beasts were likewise enveloped in dark matter, the heretic known as the Gene Reaper would not be able to find her.
They haven't made a queen yet, but they don't realize that one of them has become the queen. Like, maybe they legitimately don't realize. Or they knew all along, and that's why they're trying to build a new arc. Because one of them knows they're the queen.
Is colliginous
but they don't want to be the
indeed
queen,
capable
so
of
they're
such
trying to make a
function?
replacement.
If so, then all the pieces do fall into place. The Maleficent Beast Quartet's queen hath been wrought, and the Queen Jean hath awakened within her. In response, the great hero's regenerative power hath been stirred, and the Gene Reaper findeth not the queen of the Maleficent Beast Quartet by reason of the colliginous material. Such is the summation.
We haven't met the fourth beast yet, so we don't know what they could be hiding.
So, we stick to our original goal and find Leviathan and Ziz.
Or maybe they created a queen, but she's really, really weak. So they're trying to make her a new body or something.
Then we figure out the location of the queen and either capture her or have Cutie make contact, right?
Sounds about right to me.
Then let's press on. Have faith.
There's a lot going on right now. I like when the story gets complex though, that's not a problem. It's just interesting. Hansel and Gretel aren't on the side of humanity and we aren't exactly human. So they must be on our side! Let's go! What if they're on the side of, well, Eden I guess is still humanity. I wonder. I feel like Hansel and Gretel are just fucking done and they're like, what side are we on? Destroy everything. Side of nihilism.
Fancy a drink?
Why was there a lottery for admission into the Ark? Because the Ark was too small to fit everybody. That was the only way. Otherwise, it would have been like whoever has the most money and stuff. So the lottery made the most sense. I can understand where the lottery came from. I don't even think that one's like a question. It's just pretty obvious. Reptilian? That would be amazing! Maybe that's why Reptilian was able to make friends with them so easily. Isn't the Ark like the size of South Korea? Yes. But then you'd have people from outside that space that still wanted and couldn't get in. So, yeah. A certain girl's picture diary filled with unintelligible doodles. Today's diary. Uncle teach me words. Uncle sings a song. It's fun. This is so cute. I can't wait to find out his diary. That must be Pinocchio. I'm pretty sure that's Pinocchio.
Chase away these bad.
Right,
Don't tell me though, obviously. I'm pretty
victory
sure.
for their subjects is a king coming.
We will
I think it's
also emerge
foreshadowing.
victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Where's the shiny? There's gotta be one near me.
I shall proceed in that direction.
If you want me to get on
Up!
it...
In the well!
Wait, that didn't come out right.
Okay.
Here I go.
I'm gonna take another break. It might be a bit longer, sorry. I really gotta make sure the dog eats. So, I forgot that with Nikke, I don't put on a break screen. I leave you guys here with the music. So I'm gonna do that. Hello, the comment! I'm going to leave you guys here with some Nikke music briefly. It might be a bit longer than usual because I need to try to make sure my dog eats before I come back. So I'm probably gonna be 10 or 15 minutes. I'm really sorry. But the chapter is very long, and if we want to finish it, I gotta make sure dog is okay. So I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. But don't worry, we're coming back. Let me see, hold on. Back in 10 to 20. Dog not eating. Gotta make sure she eats. Then we finish chapter. Okay. Enjoy the music. I'm sorry. And also, I have not played the event yet. I want to play the full thing next week.
Cold. Stop, it's cold. It's really 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 cold.
Battles wake, I stand tall, sing in the glory and chord of legends never die. Each sword is a flash, each shield a rock, each arm is a block that clocks on a kingdom's keeper shall overthrow the clouds.
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
The beetle seat enthroned in absoluteness. Preciously we defend our dreams till the sun sheds its final beams. And step by step with our hearts aligned, against us we stay resolved. In battle's blaze I stand tall, true to the clarion call. Each sword is a flash, each shield a rock, each arrow a blood that claws on a crush. Broken rock, we deal by a night, who fought and be fighting the sunlight. Love is a vital stage of decay, and fate is a blade that plays over right. Broken rock, we deal by a night.
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
Heart's battle sands I stand tall. I am the clarion call. Is
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold. Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
Sometimes feel harder, but things will be right without a doubt. Yeah, when they choose me until today, I'll be a knight, brave and be mine. No more lies to blind my eyes.
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
And now I take a piece of the world. Gonna fight through what I want. That's what it's like. So close to the glow, hate to life that I will hold. Now it's time to gather
it's cold. It's really cold.
Sometimes in life, the voice that screams out unspoken time. Yeah, when they push you on, don't fret, here's a night who proves what's right. No more lies to deceive the right. Choose what you lose, and now I'll take a piece of a war. Can I find through what we want? That's how it's done this way.
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
Don't you worry, 'cause I'm here now, and we'll still shine. Time is running close, let's get out what's lost. Colors are laundering, and he's done. There's a word I'll keep.
Can you feel
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
How about the sound of whistling, the waves bring in, and everything gets better when you're here beside me now. So let's rock out together to a paradise. Gently, we can leave our marks all along the sand when the tides come by. And when we look up in the skies, it's clear and sunny. The clouds stretch out, there's hands on us, everything's so fine. And everything gets better when you're here beside me now.
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
Sunset, the fall glowing, gold on the sea, our hands are warm. In the sky, the twilight bright upon us all night. Take a look there, stars twinkling, it's such a sight. And everything gets better when you're here beside me now. Come with me this summer night.
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
It's just you and I together all day. Come on, I take you to paradise. We can do the things you had dreamed all night, yeah. Just you and I together all day, yeah. Just you and I together all day, yeah. Seaside. Summer. Seaside. Can you feel when your feet touches the morning sunrise?
Stop, it's cold. It's really cold.
Okay, I'm back. Just give me a sec. Sorry for the really, really long break. She ate. She ate, so we're good. She did not want to eat food, though. Not dog food, at least. When I finally got her to eat, she wanted beans. She wanted beans.
Stop, it's
Her
cold.
favorite treat is
Really
beans.
cold.
For some reason, I couldn't get her to eat. And listen to this. Listen to this bugger when I offered her beans. Did you hear that cry? Suddenly there was so much interest. She's like, beans. So I put some just normal beans, by the way. Just like green beans, like frozen green beans. I cooked a few green beans and I put them on her food and she went to town. It's like the best thing she ever eats. She really likes beans. So sometimes I can trick her into eating as long as I put beans.
Stop, it's cold.
So
It's
yeah,
really cold.
I got her to eat. I needed beans. Hello, Hakuya. Also Yalter, thank you so much for the how many months? 12 months, 1 year on Twitch. Thank you for the prime. It's good the dog ate something. Yeah, she ate our regular food and the beans. She is satisfied. Also, just a heads up, I might order some Uber Eats in a while, but I brought my phone with me. I don't want to cook while I'm live, even though I could use like a rice cooker or a slow cooker or some like air fryer, and it could be somewhat safe. I like to cook during my breaks because worst case scenario, I can hear. The box is very soundproof. And I don't have a strong sense of smell, so like I am not gonna risk that. And where this stream is really, really, really long, I'm anticipating anyway, because of how long the chapter is, I am probably gonna need more food.
Stop,
I
it's
still
cold.
have like a decent amount of
really
food with me. I still have 5 dumplings, but I want to make sure I get something while I have the opportunity, if that makes sense. So I have something for later if I need it. Well, we'll see for now. We'll play it by ear and keep going. Back into the story. I've been loving it. I'm so glad we waited for the voices to be fixed, and I'm really grateful to Shift Up that they did fix it. I know all the times I like obliterated them for not fixing it, and I was kind of mean. I'm glad they did fix it in the end. Thank you for listening, Shift Up. I still say it shouldn't have been released in the first place like that, but at least it got fixed. So I'm glad we can play it properly now.
I'm coming.
Let's see.
Do you want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Nayuta.
Dost thou wonder how I come by such knowledge?
Yeah, definitely. Like, what the fuck? Yes.
In times past, I held fellowship with a certain group. Having reached the zenith of our craft, we thereby hath grown prideful.
Probably the research lab.
That hubris turned poisonous, and did sow division amongst our ranks. I am but a splinter torn from that strife. We were a fellowship that hath done and achieved much. Thus, with humble heart, I confess to possessing knowledge beyond that of others. That is the sum of it.
Did It's interesting too, knowing that Deep is like an organization and a person, and there's a deep level at Bacillus. I feel like something is tying them all together. So you're saying you were a member of Deep?
Great hero, concern thyself not with matters of the profound. They are a fellowship of naught but evil, an abyss of the ark, nay, of the world.
And the literal basement of the Ark. The basement of the basement!
'Tis my desire that thou cast this matter from thy mind, as shall I.
Which even more makes me think that Jien is potentially 6-0. Jien has been my #1 guess for a while. I feel like we're inevitably going to get involved at some point. I agree.
Indeed, so shall it come to pass. Thou wast born into such a fate, great hero. 'Tis inexorable. Mark but one thing well, I beseech thee. The great hero is what thou art. That is the truth indeed.
I understand. I'll remain loyal to my mission.
Verily, thou art a fine specimen worthy of the Forerunner's
It's
keen
interesting
gaze.
how as soon as we got into the main
glance
story, the
doth reveal
cutscenes got so
all.
much shorter. The Anise ones were so long. Not that I complained, they were amazing. I loved them.
Behold, dost thou see yonder ahead?
Is that a house?
I might need to change my thumbnail after the stream because I feel like the character I'm curious about isn't actually in this chapter much. Don't tell me obviously. I might switch it later to Nayuta. I got these on launch day. I didn't know what was gonna happen, so I just picked characters. I think I had Pinocchio in the thumb for part 1 too, and we still haven't even met Pinocchio.
Is that where Reptilian lives?
The downside of doing it right away.
Aye, 'tis the dwelling where Harmonizer doth eat and rest. There is likewise a high chance that he hath brought the members of the Maleficent Beast Quartet thither as well. It seemeth they have not yet arrived. Perchance we should wait. There is also another whom I wish to introduce unto thee.
That's probably Pinocchio. An introduction?
Indeed. Now then, I shall guide thee. Follow me.
Maybe
I think it'd be
Pinocchio's
best
not
if
the
we
queen
lead
then.
and
If
you
Pinocchio's
follow.
here.
I'll take point.
Nay, how couldst thou lead the way? 'Tis thy first time here. 'Tis not an easy path to follow. One misstep, and thou art likely to lose thy way.
I'm really interested in Pinocchio's backstory too, because if the lore of Pinocchio is that Pinocchio wants to become a real boy, does that mean that, like, Pinocchio might not be a Nikke or a human, but be some sort of, like, natural, like, born as a Nikke or a heretic or something?
Let's go.
Or created. We'll have to see. It's
No
interesting.
one will get hurt.
But I'm really curious too why they introduced so many new characters at the same time. It makes me wonder if a lot of them have connections. Like Enix Nikke, I wonder if there's some connection to like Pinocchio or to Deep with those ones. Because sometimes I do feel like Enix knows more than she says. Because I don't know how I feel about Enix. Especially if there's a chance that Deep is actually in control of Enix. I don't know if Enix is good, bad, or a classic case of is doing what she thinks is best, but because she is an AI with no humanity, she's doing like really inhumane things. It's interesting. We'll have to see. Also, just a reminder, Hauser, I am part of the Nikke Creator Program. I can't talk about like anything that comes out or came out ever before Nikke officially talked about it. I cannot discuss those things. Let's see. Who's that weird giggle? It must have been Little Mermaid.
You won't
We broke them in their entirety.
I don't usually have her out here walking, so I'm not used to it.
We will also emerge
Feels like they're building up for
victorious,
3rd
so
anniversary.
long as
No,
we
I
never
definitely
give up
agree.
hope.
But I mean, 3rd anniversary is coming fast. It's probably just a little over 2 months. Like, that's nuts. It's actually so exciting.
Let's chase away these bad fish. I shall proceed. Fancy a drink?
There's so many good plots that they could bring into it right now, but I wonder if we're going to meet
Here
the
I go.
4th
Everybody get
during
ready.
the anniversary. That's my hope.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
I want to finally
Broke
meet
them
the
in their
4th.
entirety.
I've
Securing
been wanting
victory
to for
for
a
their
while.
subjects is a king's duty.
Bahamut.
I shall proceed. Everybody get ready.
That's a siren costume sound. Okay. I feel like 3rd annual will have Pinocchio and Nayuta banner. I want to say yes, but I don't know. There's still other big story characters we don't have yet. And I feel like if they introduced them now instead of at the anniversary, there's less of a chance it'll be them. Although, no, you're right. Because Dorothy was introduced... Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. Dorothy was introduced before Overzone came out. I just didn't know because I wasn't caught up. What about Red Hood? Was she introduced before Red Ash? Because I always thought Red Ash was her introduction. But if she had been out before that, then maybe it will be Nayuta and or Pinocchio if it follows the usual. I'm just used to being behind. I think Little Mermaids, and she'd been introduced prior. Little Mermaid was the first time that I had ever been caught up when an anniversary event came out. I know she was introduced in chapter 25, but I don't know where the story was when it came out. So, like, was that before Red Ash? I don't know. She appeared without dialogue or long scenes before Red Ash. Okay. So they kind of, like, existed in some way before. Okay, then I think there's a chance it could be. Because I thought it was always, like, big character new reveals, but that was just me being behind. Classic. Okay. Never mind. Maybe it could be them. High chance you guys are right. Upon arriving at the house that Nayuta had pointed out, we began to look around. I feel like this is definitely gonna be Pinocchio.
There's a fireplace? Where does he get firewood from?
An uncle is probably reptilian.
Harmonizer doth bring some back whenever the white giant descends to the surface.